That was fast. Usually I wait till around 200, but depending on how YouTube does notifications, that could be 2 minutes from now. I just clean this shirt too. It's my nice polo shirt. I'll put it to the side of me. I'll put it to the side. Dad is in the building. And hello everyone. How are you? I gotta move this out of the way. Why am I streaming tonight? That's an interesting question. I wasn't supposed to be streaming. You know what's funny? Even though today was my day off, you know what I did today? Shout out to Ben Q. They sent me out a pretty awesome monitor. I could find out the model. I don't know I have it right here. I just don't know the exact model off the top of my head. And I'm going to be having an affiliate spot like a few times a week for the month of October. I told them compared to doing a review, because I initially was Nips Double. Oh, Jesus Christ. DBZ King, Hunter J, and Google Fish, we will all consider you Super Chad Cherry Poppers. How are you? So I got the Nips out till 9:41. Dude, I managed to snag 4 PS5s and a Series X for friends this week. Some happy campers once they all come in. Holy shit. Someone might be for, I think maybe a little bit more for shipping above MSRP. Got to talk to them again. I'm obviously going to buy it, and we're going to do the transaction via PayPal, one of the Halo Series X's. Let me look up that monitor real quick because I want to tell you guys about it. I don't have an affiliate link for it yet, so it's not that I'm trying to advertise it. I will be advertising it quite a bit. Oh, wait, that's not going to have because that's not Google Chrome. If I could find it. What I'm going to post in the chat is not an affiliate link. I just want to make sure that is abundantly clear. See if I can find it. He lost his lawsuit against Sandy Hook. He's done. Holy shit. If he lost his lawsuit against Sandy Hook, he's financially ruined. I got my shirt up before I even turned the fucking stream on. We're not even at 200 people yet. Usually I don't even come on the stream until I hit 200. Just give me my 200. It is the gentleman has to have a link here. Here we go. Again, this is not an affiliate link. But what the cool thing about this is, and now it makes me more really comfortable recommending it. It's not cheap, but it's 32 inches, 165 hertz. Some of the best sound I ever heard in a monitor is it takes 4K and down samples it to 1440p. It's a 1440p panel, VA panel, but here you go. It's not... This happens quite a bit, I've heard. I didn't realize this until I started looking into this monitor. Even though it's not G-Sync certified, it works perfectly fine with G-Sync. No, it's not wrong that you like Alex Jones. It's funny that you said that, man. Alex Jones is wrong on a bunch of shit, and I think a lot of times he's a psychopath. He goes on Joe Rogan, though, and it's like Joe Rogan, like, takes him out of the crazy zone and makes him start making sense with some stuff. Like, he was calling out, I always use this example, Jeffrey Epstein's Pedo Island. Don't worry about it, Skittle. You remind me to say what I was... So, I was working on this thing is BenQ monitor. I love the monitor. It's going to be in a lot of videos. Like, I'm going to have like a 30-second affiliate intro my editor Jay is working on. I worked on that today, and I'm like, you know what? This is my kids' weekend. They were supposed to be here tonight, but Yeah, double nips, man. Dad and video games. Thank you for becoming a member, sir. You guys should hear that, right? Yes, yes. Then, because like I told you guys, I bought a 2-family house. My family's on the other side, and my mom was like, "Oh, all of a sudden today she mentions it to me. She's like, yeah, I'm just not feeling a little good. I have a headache." And she's like, then she goes to me, "Oh, it's tough for me to take a deep breath," and I start coughing. I'm like, you realize like the kids are coming right now, right? You tell me this, like, kids under 5 can't. I think the young, they're still testing the vaccine on 5-year-olds, can't be vaccinated yet. So like, as my baby's mom, their mother, I should say, hate that term, baby's mom. Happy Friday, Miss Tech. Not holy shit. What's good, man? She's an OG viewer, Miss Tech, man. I've known her for years. Wow. Usually you stay back in the chat at most, but thank you. I have to pay right now because my dumbass dad lost his job because he wouldn't get vaccinated. Dude, I feel so bad for you. Because it's amazing to see a kid have common sense. Miss Tech, thank you. I appreciate it. And the parents don't. But anyway, speaking of this Beagle Boy, I was calling you. Beagle Boy. I'm like, I'm not having my kids come in here. Like, even when I saw them outside, I stood out away from them. And I'm like, I don't know what you have. I mean, we're vaccinated, but still, you could get sick and get vaccinated. You just won't, God forbid, have to go to the hospital. So I'm like, my mom's going to have to take a test. I'm sorry. Like, I'm like, when did you know you were starting to feel She was like, oh, yesterday. I'm like, so why didn't you say something? You get tested this morning. Now, in the end, she ended up, at least they gave her both the fast test and the regular test. The quick test came back negative, so they're coming here tomorrow. But, you still got to wait for the actual results, but it's fine. So, but it still was, I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not a kid, to be honest. I'm 20. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, you should be paying some rent anyway, to be honest with you, but are you going to school? CD Projekt Red's Hitman Game of the Year edition is because they kind of broke their DRM free promise because only 5% content is available only without DRM. Oh, no. Okay, Disney Aviation. I'll check it out. Dude, I'm not looking at old man balls right now, Google Fish. I know that's what you want me to look at. So, long story short, I'm like, I was like, they can't. No, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking them being here, but they're going to come back tomorrow now. So, which is fine. But it just sucked. One, I was looking forward to seeing my kids. But that's why, point being, initially I said, you know what? I'm not going to stream tonight. I'm going to enjoy hanging out with my kids. But it is what it is. I'll see him tomorrow. Well, I was smart and made sure my tax payment for my house is in my payment. I don't even want to deal with it. It's just like, just take my money. Like, I didn't want to make sure. I don't want to be behind with that shit. I don't care. I just want it going. Ride 4 is good. I actually, to show off the monitor, was filming some B-roll with that today. I wasn't really off today. I was still working on shit. And last night, I'm going to relax. You know what I was doing? Not saying when it's coming out, but that's going to be my next big video. But I refuse to give a time date for it because then he's never going to come. I'm still going to come out with the Atari VCS video too. When? Could be a month from now, could be a year from now, but it's going to happen. That's an evergreen video, and I want to make sure I get it right. But all I was doing was researching the original Xbox, which I kind of knew a lot of this stuff already, but I wanted to have it written down, and I wrote an outline. I might script it, but I feel like, I'm actually a good voiceover actor, I guess I could say. Out of college, so you're educated. You, dude, that happens though, dude. Being home at 20, like, in the 70s and 80s, being home at 23 was way different than being home at 23 is now. You know, I don't even want to, because that makes us go into politics, but Rich, check Hot Wheels Unleashed is out, and it's made by the same devs as Ride 4. Is it really? You know what I heard is, I thought it was Jake Baldino actually liked it. That's on the Switch too, isn't it? Well, let me tell you something. It's actually pretty fun. It's tough as fuck, though. It's tough as fuck to drive well and Ride 4. But not only is it a gorgeous looking game, either on the PS5 with HDR on and all the niceties, or your PC, it actually runs in the Aya Neo pretty well. I mean, it's more around 30 to 40 FPS with like medium high settings, but it's a really well optimized game too. It's very well optimized. I don't know if I'm going to... I'll just probably play when it comes out. I'm going to stream... I'll probably stream the new Left 4 Dead spiritual. That I will stream. I'm going to figure out... I'm going to have to put... What I'll probably do is switch out this computer. I know what I'll do. My brain is cooking right now. I'll probably use the Razer computer as the gaming computer that I have. And I'll make that go, because I don't like streaming. I know it's very possible, but I don't want to stream from the same computer. It's more of a pain in the ass than just having another computer hooked up to the other computer with a capture card. Less issues, less headache. At least from my experience. I have done both successfully many, many, many times. But I rather have a separate computer for streaming. But I'm definitely going to stream in October, without a doubt. You should get a fat PS2. I'll see how this video does with the modded Xbox. If it does well, if I get 6 figures of views with it, which I'm pretty sure I will, it may not happen quickly. If I hit that 6-figure number, then I will. And it's not me like saying, hey guys, watch it. Like, you know, you got to balance in time to revenue of the video. You know what I mean? Like, I learned a valuable lesson from my Google Pixel 4 XL video. I wasn't off, but I didn't upload as much for like an entire week, and I went all over like different college campuses, getting beautiful shots, going to Vassar campus and doing all this stuff, getting this crazy B-roll, wearing a GoPro, which I actually bought the GoPro Hero 10 actually to do some stuff with like the Xbox video and the iPad video. And it got like 40,000 views. You know, you gotta... thank you for saying I'm sexy. So, you know, it's interesting how you gotta... Like, I know the iPad video is probably going to do very well. Because Apple products, in most cases, there's some exceptions, generally view well. And I actually am going to do... And I like doing a regular Cars-esque, because I have a very similar sense of humor to him. That's the kind of video I want to do, because I rather, whether you like it or not, I think my humor is at least genuine, and that's what I bring to the table, you know. So, and I kind of like the homemade feel of the videos. Not in terms of like, you know, I'm not going to go back to like 2009 and fucking, you know, hold a Polaroid camera like this, but I kind of like his style where it seems like it's homemade, but there's still production value there. Does that make sense? BD Nam hasn't made a decent game since Klonoa 2. Their modern mascot did so bad. Wish for a Crash or Spyro-like remaster of their last original. Yeah, they really should. Klonoa was really good. I remember my friend Tim in high school, and he brought over the game, and it was like in a super kitty, colorful box art and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell are you putting in my PlayStation? He's like, don't let the graphics fool you. Don't let them fool you. I understand. I knew you were going to say that. And I'm like, can you put it in? And I'm like, oh, wow, this is a really entertaining platformer that I don't care. I look like a giant man-child playing. That's how I feel about Super Mario games. You know, Rich, you're 40 years old and playing Super Mario Brothers, okay? But I always remember that. And this is back when me and him were pirating every fucking game we could get our hands on. So we just went to block them. I burnt a copy of Klonoa. I had a copy of Wild 9. I had a copy of every game you could think of, man. Every game you could think of. Yeah, well, the guy said, he's like, and he's really nice. He's like, nah, man, don't worry. I'll just hold on to it. You know, when I get it, just pay me then and I'll ship it to you. I'm like, oh, so is he, I don't know. Is he truthful? Maybe. If he's not, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't really see how he could be trolling me because, again, it's through PayPal and I'm protected through PayPal. It's not like I'm sending him money, like, directly. Well, out of spare cash, you accidentally missed a super chat for me about Bandai Namco. Yes, no, I'm going to wait to give a comment on it. I know some people are like, ew, it's gross, or ew, it's this. Companies change logos. I will say, even as time went on, I remember when Konami changed their logo, I think it was in the early 2000s, where they used to have the two, like the orange reddish and then like the yellowish, almost like a piece of ribbon and then a Konami next to it. Still think that one looks better. And I actually think, I kind of noticed, like, kind of like my hoodie, like that retro. This is like the shit you used to see in the mid 90s. The big logos and shit. That's coming back. I kind of think Konami's logo is kind of like the big, like, Tommy Hilfiger logos. You know? I don't know. I just think it's a better looking logo than I still think that. I need to wait and let the dust settle in my brain with the new Namkai. Hey, that actually kind of works. Maybe we should just do that. Bandai Namco logo. I just got that too. The hoodie, it wasn't fucking cheap. So it's not that high. The reason is just so stupid. What was the last thing you said to me so I remember the context? Well, I don't know, man. Like, you seem like you have a good head on your shoulders. It sucks that your family puts you in that very awkward position. And I feel bad for you because you seem like you're a smart dude, you know. And it sucks. But here is I need to do a public service announcement to every case manufacturer who makes cases for foldable phones. If you make me, which I didn't do, the case stays on fine and I refuse to do it. There is no way I'm putting sticky tape on a Galaxy Z Fold 3. What is with all these phone manufacturers? And this case stays on fine, too. And it's soft on the end. It's not going to do anything to the damn phone. No one in their right mind who bought a Z Fold 3 is going to want their case to stay on with tape. Stop. It needs to stop right fucking now. What's up, Jax Gaming? Torsten, thank you very much for the super chat. LG Turbo Express, good question. I was supposed to hear a phone call today, but they said they probably, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and I'll call them Monday. We're probably getting the panel in today to come out to fix it. They may have just not gotten the panel. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt and see if they call me by like early afternoon Monday. Hold on one second. Just wanted to make sure. So we'll see what happens with that. So that's where that's at right now. So I'll wait till Monday to see what happens. Yeah, this is the Z Fold, and this is the case I wanted. Flossie Carter, I believe, recommends this case too. This one actually protects the hinge. It covers the hinge when the phone is folded and open. So the hinge is protected. Really cool. But the thing about it is that it has like it gives you these little tiny pieces of really awkward tape. My other case did this too. It's not just Spigen, whatever the hell it's called. I'm not here to sell phone cases. They did it too. And that one was even, I mean, there was one thing I liked about it. It had a built-in kickstand, but it didn't protect the hinge, so the hinge could get scratched up to hell. And it also wanted you to put on tape. Now, I know the argument people are going to say, or I'm sure this is the argument. No one has said it to me, but, oh, Rich, you shouldn't have your phone in hot places anyway. What's the big deal? What's going to happen? Like, no, eventually over time, temperatures flux. You know what happens to tape. Even the best tape. You can get stuff that's meant to be outside. What happens to the tape eventually? What happens to it besides me looking like I'm about to barf even though I'm not? It eventually gets sticky. It gets gummy. You really want me to do that with a phone, with this phone? Seriously? But I mean, and on top of it, you really don't need it. I'm kind of hesitant to say that though, because with my luck, like, Rich, you told me not to put the tape on my phone, and the specific brand I bought for my phone, it's scratched up. I'm like, I'm okay. I can't vouch for every brand, but this has a soft back to it. The point being, I'm going to shut up. I know I'm on a ramble right now. If you're making a case, it shouldn't be reliant on tape to make sure it's a case. I'm either not going to use the tape or just not going to use your case. Luckily, you don't actually need the tape with this. Like tape on a like probably minus like one of those like phones covered in gold. This is like one of the highest end phones you could buy. You want me to put fucking tape on it? Yeah, you need a case here. Just slap some tape on your phone. Even if it was like a $399 iPhone SE. Imagine you having even like an iPhone SE and like Otterbox saying, "Oh yeah, just put these little pieces of sticky tape on. It'll keep the case on better." Get out of here. Stickers, like double-sided tape to keep a case on. No. And on top of it, too, beyond the tape, eventually getting like tacky and gummy with just normal use. And I would say even after like 6 months, that's probably going to happen. Not even. That's probably me being generous. These cases, here is the thing. This phone falls once on a hardwood floor or especially concrete. It doesn't matter. Unless I have this thing unless I'm carrying it around in like a giant piece of gel, it's going to break. That's why I have the warranty for it. But, you know, even with the warranty, I'm not just going to have the phone go around naked. So, yeah, that was... I know I just kind of went on a little tirade rant right there. So, thank you. You guys have been very generous this evening, and I appreciate it. They're asked from lawsuits, but how would they get sued? I mean, if they're thinking of getting sued from the phone break standpoint, the tape ain't gonna protect the phone anyway. There ain't anything protecting this. No case that is currently like this. Will obviously definitely make it so I could use it on a daily. Now I could daily drive this thing. That's why I haven't. I was waiting for this case because I wanted the hinge to be protected. But there's no case that's out there that's going to protect it. I don't even think there is a way that you could really protect a phone with that many moving parts. Your Facebook account got hacked. That's kind of a thing going around. That's a thing going around, man. Another person, actually my old grammar school teacher got hacked on Facebook. Like I knew she mentioned it later, but I knew she was because she sent me a DM and said, "Hey, this you?" And as soon as I see those, I already am like, yeah, this person's account is hacked. Not only because they never would DM me anyway, but even if they did DM me, like, this you? No, it's not me. It's you're trying to fish and get me to click a link and hack me. Yeah, message a link around. Yep. So, yeah, I thought that was funny though with the tape on the case. And that was my day. It was a very eventful for a day off. It wasn't a day off. It's just there's always something, man. There's always something. Your YouTube channel got hacked? That's not good. Yeah, you got to be careful with those fucking links, man. You got to be careful with those links. And the thing about it is that they try to get, because they know more people are aware, they try to get wittier and find different ways. Like, then they stepped it up to like where they're going to YouTubers and making it like their sponsorships looking all legitimate with the emails and shit. Like, they realize that people are catching on to the stupid, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm sure the cases for the full will mature with time, but let's just put it this way. If your case design is reliant on... Come on, get off the fucking glue. Get off here. If your case design is reliant on glue, or not glue, but tape, excuse me, to keep the case on, your case design fails. And it's crazy too. It's not even just like a piece of tape. It's like, put a piece here, put a piece here, put a piece here, put a piece here, put two here, but those are optional. Actually, they weren't optional in this case. The other one. Then put another piece, then put another piece here, another piece here, another piece here, another piece here, but then put another piece here. This piece is optional though, so don't worry. Like, what? No, that is insane. The case either clips the fuck on or it doesn't clip the fuck on. That's it. Today was a weird day. Today was a very strange day. I mean, like I said, I'm glad in the end my mother was COVID negative. But like I just wish she mentioned it much earlier. But I'll get my kids relatively early tomorrow, and it'll be a good day. Your Facebook and Instagram have been deactivated for 5 years, huh? See, you know what's funny is Facebook in and of itself, I don't use, well, that's not true. I use it a decent amount, but not as much as you would think. But Messenger for work and shit and just talking to people, I actually like it better than like iOS Messenger or whatever they call it. Or actually Voxer's okay. A friend of mine, she introduced me to Voxer. But most of them I like, it's just the easiest, and like sometimes I can just press a button, leave a voice message if I'm out and about doing stuff. That's what I like. But in terms of like, if Facebook Messenger stayed around and Facebook ceased to exist, I would be perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? iMessage. That's what I meant to say. iOS Messenger. iMessage. I know I got too shirtless, so I'm shirtless for an hour, man. That's why it's like, I always feel awkward too, like, even if it's just like a friendly conversation. Like I don't want to friend you on Facebook. It's not that I'm looking to get into your Facebook. Just we can message on there and like, oh, okay. You know, like, yeah, it's, you know. Also, a New World and beta, New World beta. I heard the final release is still frying GPUs. Check Jay's 2 cents. That's insane. Luckily, I don't. That's an MMORPG, right? I would say Twitter is worse. I mean, it still gets to the point, like, look what happened with that weirdo that made that fake account as a woman who ended up, he had a whole bunch of, and it's crazy. The troll knew too that, oh, let me charge my phone again so I have it charged. No one knew in the States who the journalist was. So that's why they used, that woman's pictures. I actually thought I recognized her at first. I initially friended that account because I thought it was someone that I knew from like high school. And obviously it wasn't. And as soon as I found out, which wasn't that much later, I reported and blocked them. And then other people still didn't do anything. It wasn't until I mentioned it here that enough people did it. They're like, oh shit, guess we should do something. But at least to Facebook's credit, if you pound on the door hard enough, eventually they'll do something. Twitter, unless it's a celebrity or you send out a cease and desist letter, they won't do shit. Like, the person could be like, hi, coming to your house in a few minutes, or let's say a couple days, to stab you and slice your throat. Report it to Twitter. There's nothing to violate terms of service here. Coming from It's Amazing. I don't know. Like, I'm going to have to wait till like November. And dude, I have a 12 Pro Max and a Z Fold 3 here in front of me. I have a Google Pixel 5a that maybe I'll do. I know they sent it to me. I haven't really used it. Maybe if I get the Pixel 6, that's what I think the next one is. I'll compare them. But in and of itself, man, that's the problem, is I get sent shit, and sometimes you just get sent it. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, sure, cool, send it. And then it's like, the next thing you know, you blink and it's 2 fucking weeks later. And then you sit down and think, like, even if you get it up, even if you got it up quick, sometimes you just like, okay, this is going to get like 10,000 fucking views. You got to weigh shit out like that sometimes. And then sometimes you get, and it's not that I'm looking for free stuff. I'm not. I don't need another phone. I don't need another computer. I don't need a TV, you know? But sometimes, you know, and I almost wish I had a channel where I could literally just review whatever the hell I wanted to. And I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. Review whatever the hell I wanted to, and even if it does. But the thing is that to do the kind of reviews that I wanted, that's why you see people like the Gaming Historian. What do they put out? What does he put out? Maybe like 2 videos a month, if that. That's not my. I don't have. But he has Patreon support. I don't have that. I guess you consider this like Patreon support in a way. But yeah, I'm capable of doing those videos. But even like the Xbox, that's why I'm not giving a date on it. I have no. It could be 2 weeks from now. It could be 2 months from now. It depends, because I'm actually going to try to script it. It's a lot of work, man. You have no idea, especially when you go up to like the Gaming Historian levels. You know, the research, it's not even the script writing and the editing and the voiceover work alone is insane, because I've done it enough that I know. But then the research to make sure everything's researched, because you know, no matter what, especially in the gaming community with how fucking passionate people are, that there is someone that knows everything about the topic that you're talking about ever. And if you fuck anything up, that just, especially with how detailed his videos are, he has no room for mistakes. So the research alone is insane. Then you have to take all of that research. You have to take that insane amount of research. And then you have to compile it into a script that's written, that you write well, that it's engaging, and then, you know, you have to go through it and make sure you don't put any screw ups in there. Not even talking grammatical. I'm talking in terms of making sure what you're typing out from the research that you have. Then you have to do the voiceover, which you don't just do in one take. I know there's some people out there that think it. You don't just do that in one take. Then you have to do the video editing and get the B-roll with it. Then if you're getting interviews, which he has done, you got to get those. And then sometimes he's featured some people on his channel. You got to get the voiceovers from them. Then you have to go through it, do the whole thing. That is easily, and this is me probably rushing a month worth of work. Well, Terrence, that's up to the voice actor, man. Look at Everyday Car Reviews. He scripts his shit. He doesn't sound scripted. He's an excellent voiceover actor. I don't know if he actually does anything outside of he should, just like people tell me to. I should fucking listen to my own advice. But Yeah, man. Arena of Idea Racing. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that. Yeah, you've been watching me since you were 19, dude. Pushing 30 now. You got your Johnson & Johnson vaccine, Abby. Good man. I am taking a fat shit. Congratulations. You know, so, I mean, that's like when Matthew Santoro, took me a second. When he was, I pay these writers to write these amazing scripts and the topic. I'm like, but yeah, dude, you don't sound like you're attached to what you're talking about. Like, yes, regular car reviews is scripted, but he doesn't sound scripted. You know, it's not about how much I do all this to hit the algorithm and I do all this and I do all. Yeah, but if your content sucks and you don't sound like you give a shit about what you're reading, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, I could get Martin Scorsese to write a screenplay for me, but if I'm just reading it like this and not putting any emphasis into it and sounding like that, they're like, who the fuck wants to watch it? Nobody. You know what I mean? Like, apparently Screenwave plagiarized James Roll's first Monster Madness review. Where'd you hear this from? As a person who is under their network, that's a little concerning. You know, as a network, they're fine with me. They've helped me out of many sticky situations. That's why even in 2021, I'm still with a network. Because you could just contact YouTube. You could just contact YouTube. Okay, wait for it. Good luck with that. I'll salute you. Tell me how just contacting YouTube goes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below if you're not suffering from PTSD. Well, I'll tell you something right now, and this is just speculation. No one has said it to me. There's not many multi-channel networks left. If you've noticed, like, I remember, God, man, there was a time I used to receive fucking emails. Oh, sign up for our network, sign up for our network, sign up for our network, sign up for. Now I don't get any of them anymore. Why? Because that was like the gold rush of like the early to mid 2010s. Sign up for this so we can just take a cut of your money and offer you absolutely nothing. That's what they would tell you. Yo, man, they would write the best stories. They were great story writers. Oh, we'll get you featured here and get you this and get you premium ads. And yeah, no, basically what we'll do is offer you some protection. And a lot of times they didn't, hence why I stick with Screenwave, because they actually do. And you'll get nothing else. The only one who will get anything is the ones who get the most views and who have the biggest sub bases. That's it. Like, back in the day, is like, oh, I have 20,000 and this multi-channel network's coming. Maybe I should. They said they'll promote. They ain't promoting shit. That's why a lot of them died, because a lot of people realized they were bullshit. They would all say, oh, I'll get you, premium sponsorships. You'll get premium ads to roll before your videos, and we'll feature you here. And we have contacts to network TVs, and we'll get supermodels to blow you at the Playboy. They'll tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear in those emails, and they would get you all hyped up. I mean, granted, I already kind of learned quickly that I kind of was with decent networks. Like, I was with Curse when Curse was good, and when Curse, even before Curse stopped being Curse, I transitioned over to Screenwave, so I kind of been lucky from the get-go. But yeah, a lot of them were bullshit artists, man. A lot of those networks were fucking gross. No, he's not. Well, here he became Screenwave. They linked up with him. And now they're basically like his crew. Which, look, man, I get it. Like, he's your biggest moneymaker, of course. Still gets at least 1 million views per AVGN episode. I'm sure his podcast is going to do well, too. It's kind of enjoyable. I've listened to some of it. You know? Yeah, Maker used to be big, Machinima. And then they were kind of scams. And like I said, everyone realized they were bullshit. They would promise you the fucking world. They'd promise you the fucking world, and they would give you literally nothing in return except, at best, taking 10% of what you made per month. So they would do absolutely nothing for you. At best, if you had a situation where you got a false strike, they would protect you, and they would take 10% of your money for doing absolutely nothing. Literally zero. And then people are like, fuck this. I mean, and YouTube still isn't as good. Like, I'm still better off, in my opinion, staying with my network for now. But YouTube got better, too, with support. Still not where I feel comfortable not being with a network, but they're better. So combine that with the bullshit and the scams that they were pulling off, people were like, fuck networks. They're garbage. There's no benefit to me. Then you hear those horror stories of networks like just shutting down overnight. I forgot the names of them that did that, and they just leave their creators high and dry. It just happened recently to like a really big YouTuber. Just happened recently. I forgot who it was. Like, dude, they're fucking garbage. Obviously, I'm still with Screenwave. I don't know what happened with the plagiarism thing, but it is safe to say the Splatoon 3, Bayonetta 3, and Breath of the Wild 2 are held off to be the Switch Pro launch titles. Yeah, I kind of have that feeling too. Maybe. It wouldn't shock me if they came to the current Switch and the Switch OLED and the Switch Lite. But it wouldn't shock me, or maybe they'll be crossed. Who knows? Who knows? And 5 rapid DSP laps. Jesus. I'm done. I swear I'm done. Did I make it? I'm sorry. Can you watch more avocado videos tonight or more Karens? Oh, can you please release your big, strong Tupac remix somewhere? And I don't even have the original file, man. Dude, that file died with the hard drive back like 13 years ago, at least. I wish I still had that. Last night I rewatched the old Blockbuster Critic versus Life in a Tent debate because of your reference in Life in a Tent the other night, and it was a fun reliving. Oh, he destroyed him. Blockbuster Critic, fuck. That's why he had to come back as like a creepy fucking Minecraft channel. Took me a second to think there. Minecraft channel. Why do you think he had to do that? He couldn't have his face. He was so fucking shamed. Blockbuster. Let me tell you something, man. It didn't happen to me. But I also didn't do anything damning like Life in a Tent back in the day said some pretty horrible shit. Like, he got canceled before cancel culture was really a thing. That's how bad this. Like, I think he like. What do I think? The big debate was like right after the Fukushima disaster happened. Life in a Tent was like he made a video and he was like trying to make jokes at it. I'm like, dude, it just fucking happened. And Blockbuster Critic just surgically destroyed his asshole. Oh man. And so he had to like come back as, I forgot what his fucking channel is now. Getting Grandpa's. I'll give you 2.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
I don't really do paywalls, excited. But that would make people suffer. This is what a man looks like.
You're getting Grandpa excited. You're getting Grandpa excited.
And one more.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
I'm generous. I'm a generous grandpa man. But yeah, those Blockbuster debate. Blockbuster made great. Like, you could go back and watch his. I mean, I know he's moved on to different things. I'm still friends with him on Facebook. Cool dude. I know he's moved on to different stuff, man, but he was a masterful He made masterful videos. And I think he would have been he would have been at least an upper 6-figure channel if he stuck around to it, but he wasn't interested. I get it, man. This is not for everybody. That's what a lot of people were saying about Craig or Stuttering Craig. He didn't give it a chance. Maybe he just wasn't into it anymore, man. I mean, I was just playing Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered Edition, which I was actually playing that on the Neo, and it plays that game shockingly well with all the destruction. I know it's older, but there's a lot of destruction physics. But sometimes you age and you change and you're high. It's not that, there's some people who get into gaming in their 40s, so that's not what I'm saying. But sometimes you just go through where you're just different things interest you. I know some people. Look at that grandmother who just got her first Series X. It was became a viral Series S. Became a viral video. Like, sometimes you go through different changes where you may start wanting to game when you're older. He's going through a change where he wants to do something different. Maybe his heart wasn't just into making the content. Because let me tell you something. Even if you're established nowadays, or say you could have. Look at this channel, for example. The streams do fucking fantastic. And that's an understatement. But it's not like I'm at 100,000 subs already and I have another channel where I've been at for the entire fucking year, 981,000 subscribers, man. It's tough to get people to engage, no matter how, good your content. And he's Stuttering Craig. He has a great screen presence. He had an amazing, better looking set than mine. You know what I mean? And it still was tough to get that following. And it's not even that too, but I'm sure it would have eventually happened. It's just sometimes your heart's not in it. Grandpa does look spreading cheeks. I agree. One last super chat for me tonight. Have you heard of LMMS? It's free open source DAW. I have not. With my new iPad mini, I want to start producing music on it. So I know I bought some software. I'm going to download it. I'm going to start fucking with that, man. Thank you very much. What was that? Electo Blaze. Maker still exists as Disney Digital Network. Well, a lot of those you had big corporations buying those networks, and some people who were relatively successful or having she was really good looking. I always thought that about her. She ended up working with the Shaytards, and they made a network, one of the first early on networks. So she got a tidal wave worth of money. There was a lot of corporations. Someone will eventually know. There was a lot of corporations that thought networks were a gold rush, and you had Disney buying this one and this buying this one and 18. It was just nuts. And then when everyone no one was signing up anymore, and then Machinima imploded and everyone realized the fucking networks were a scam. Not iJustine. No, not Shannon Osborne. Not iJustine. I forgot her name. She was OG big. She had 600,000 subscribers on YouTube when that was having 5 million now. And she started one of the earlier networks. Not iJustine. Nope. 110%. I don't remember her name. She was kind of cute too. And I just cannot remember her name, but it was factually not Jenna Marbles. Nope. Not Lisa Donovan, and maybe it was Lisa Donovan. No, that doesn't click the right bell. I'm trying to see if anyone else has it there. I don't think. No, it wasn't Lisa Donovan. No. I don't remember. Nope. Not Hannah Minks. I know Hannah Minks. Oh, Hannah Minks. Oh, boy. She was nice to look at. Not a lot of Pierce. That's how long we're going back. This is early 2010s. A lot of you guys are probably fucking kids. Nope. Not 110% not iJustine. Nope. I don't know who it is, but it is definitely not every single name that you mentioned. Definitely not every single name that you mentioned. Oh, well, the point being is that she went off to make a network. But a lot of, like, I can't remember her name. But she struck gold with her network. Someone bought the network along with the Shaytards. I think they made it together. No, it was not Beggy Beg. And she struck gold. Kind of like what happened with Keemstar, except something totally different. Not Morgan Webb. Keemstar, before they had it was like the perfect storm of timing. You know how Keemstar first, at least from what I've heard, got rich, right? Wasn't drama alert. He invested in some kind of Minecraft knockoff. And he got everyone, because that's when Minecraft was starting to first take off. People were looking for Minecraft on the 360 because that's where they were going to sell it. Yeah, and then he ended up getting like a tsunami of money. And then obviously he's been wildly successful on YouTube. And yeah, he's doing his thing. And then he's invested in other shit, so he's loaded. If you're smart with money, man, once you start making money, the money starts making money for you. You know what I mean? Careful about King, he will sue you because he's a POS. Oh, I'm not saying he's not a fucking turd. He still thinks to this day, no, it is not Hannah Minks, but Hannah Minks was a gorgeous woman with excellent assets. But Keemstar, like I always say, he thinks that I was like gargling his nuts when that time we were both on Andy Worski's live stream, which was the strangest. That was a different dimension. No, dude, I made mistakes. Doesn't mean that, I want to be in your good graces. That won't do anything for me to be in your good graces. If I feel like talking about the same shit you talk about, I'll talk about it. Or if I don't feel like it, I won't talk about it. But yeah, I know Hannah Minks. It wasn't Hannah Minks. Oh my God. I'll have to look it up. I'm sure if I find it later, I could find who it was. But she was really pretty. I remember Phil DeFranco made a video on, because she was like one of them. No, it wasn't. Let me look up Lisa Donovan. I'm almost positive it wasn't. People keep on saying Lisa Donovan. Of course, I meant to go to YouTube. Lisa Donovan. Lisa Nova. That's why I didn't know. Yes, it was Lisa Donovan. When was the last time she's made a video? Yeah, 7 years ago, man.
Hi guys, it's me, Lisa Nova. Remember
yeah,
that
I still hold to the fact that I think she's exceptionally good looking. But anyway.
Say hello. Say hello, world.
Yeah, it was Lisa Nova. You were right. Sorry about that. You were right. Yeah, she made some network. She just like, I'm rich, bitch, and she was out. Yeah, I know it's fucking October, man. I'm somewhat excited about the Switch OLED. I don't know, but I don't know why. I'm sitting there playing Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered on the Neo, and I'm like, this thing is fucking amazing. And then, and this is a guy who still dubs the Switch as his favorite console of all time, but now that PCs are catching on to why I love the Switch, it's kind of like, all right, now I have a Switch device that could play like AAA games at pretty decent settings, and then there's the Steam Deck coming out, which is going to play the games at even better settings. I mean, obviously, I'll still want a Switch for the exclusives, and it'll be interesting to see games like Dying Light running, but I can run Dying Light at 60 FPS in the Neo right now. Around 60. It goes up and down a little bit with like mixture of medium, some high settings, some low settings. Like, I don't know. We also watched Sacred Symbols interview with Philip Muse. It was very interesting. You should watch it. It's very long. We did start to watch. I'll watch it on my own, and maybe I'll discuss like highlights during a stream. But it's like 2 hours, isn't it? Windows 11 comes out this Tuesday. Yay. Yeah. I'm usually not big into zombie games too. Left 4 Dead, Dying Light are exceptions. I'm not really a huge fan. But Dying Light just is good. And and usually I'm not into games like crafting and shit like that. It's like, you want me to fucking think? I don't want to think. I'm old. I'm not supposed to think, but I like thinking with Dying Light. I don't know why. Super enthused. Okay. And tell me if you think she's hot. Okay. Sure. Just drinking my seltzer. Super enthused. Yeah, but it's just funny, like back when Lisa Nova. How old is she?
Meet Google Fi, a phone plan
Oh,
by
there's that.
Google.
Yay.
With Fi, only pay for the data you use. Or go on.
It's hard to like.
Of course, it's not showing her face at all. Like, it's literally been first-person perspective for the entire fucking video. There we go. Is this gonna actually show her fucking face?
No, please, come on, super.
It's okay.
Water's edge.
That might be one of those cameras, though, where it makes her facial features look weird. Okay.
Hey
is
there,
this one
today
where
we're
I
at
can
Animal
actually-
Kingdom
she's
here
cute.
at Walt Disney World. There are some pretty big updates I'm going to share with you, and we're going to have a fun day. So, let's get to it.
Not bad. I think Lisa Nova's better looking. But that you guys got the... for some reason, like, I didn't know Lisa Donovan. I thought they usually let, like, a name... Oh! Maybe we should watch some QVC videos again. It's just too much fun. The only reason it made me think of it... She's not a bad looking. She's good looking. Can you get a chicken noise and 2 farts? Yes. Oh, shit. You still get the 2 farts, too. Okay, so let me find it first.
Hi,
here.
I'm Mary, and I'm here to...
Mary, don't talk to me. Xbox. Let's see them sell the Xbox One S with Madden 20. This should be... I can't wait. We're already on. It's already going to be incredible, and I don't even know what's going to happen here yet. I could do this every single fucking stream and not get sick of it. I won't, don't worry. But it's just... Let's see them sell the Xbox One S in because you know it's going to be an exorbitant price. Two controllers. Okay. And it includes a headset. It includes a headset. Oh, why are you even showing, like, at least don't show that part to make it look, that looks like something from an early 90s collection center. Includes 1 month of Game Pass. Gee golly. All right, so we got Madden 20, which that's like giving a gold sticker. 1 terabyte of storage. Oh, yeah, they had 1 terabyte. 2 controllers, headset, and Game Pass. You got to make sure you get one with a heatsink, and you got to make sure you get one. Obviously, go with the name brand, but make sure it has a heatsink that will fit in the compartment NVMe slot on the PS5, and also make sure it has the proper read and write speeds that Sony recommends. Obviously, make sure it's PCIe Gen 4. Have you ever seen House MD or watched the entire all the episodes of House MD? I've watched some Dexter, a few episodes. It's okay, but House, I watched everything from beginning to end. One of the Rare times I do that with a television show, too.
That's right. It's our very first gaming big deal of the year, and you're getting a preview of it right now. It actually launches tonight at 9 p.m., but you're going to get a chance to take advantage of the price, the value, the easy pay, the free shipping and handling, and of course, the brand new game that we're bringing you today from Xbox. This is the Xbox One S, 1 terabyte.
As a person who grew up with these kinds of shows, it's interesting how they sell them just like they did in the 80s and 90s. This concept of selling stuff is so stuck in the past. It's crazy that it's still done and it is even viable at all that these businesses still exist.
Bundle with the Madden NFL 20th version that you're seeing here.
20th version. Oh my God. I love... I love when these guys sell things they fucking know nothing about. Oh my God.
For today.
And look at the headset. Look at the head they have holding the headset. You just shouldn't show that headset. You shouldn't. Just say it's included and don't show it. You'd be better. It would be better. It would be a better upsell not being seen.
The controller and the headset all included, and we've got it for you at an amazing value. 6 pay.
An amazing value. It's $299 that the Xbox One S was going for, right? So an extra controller, you're looking at $60, so $360. 3 months of... I thought they said a month. 3 months of Game Pass? That's actually not horrible. It says 3 months. 3 months of Game Pass. Well, yeah, let's get rid of the headset. Scratch the headset. The headset's not even worth fucking talking about. The headset's not even worth talking about. It's okay. This isn't the most outrageous...
Payments of $63.33. When you take a look at the QVC price...
No, the headset's not even $20. I guarantee you they got that shit from like wish.com that you could find for like $10. But the game at the time was probably $60. When did this come out? August, yeah, it was $60. So the game was being sold for $60, so $299 and $60, and you're getting a controller, and it's not bad. Is $1,000 off? You saved $1,000 on this motherfucking phone, you son of a bitch. Get this Spigen case though, the thin armor case. It covers the hinge. It's the only case that's like worth. I mean, the other case was cool because it had a built-in kickstand, but it's like it was like having a condom with a giant hole in it. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, you have your dick in a piece of rubber, but it's still not doing its job. So I got this one because it actually protects the... Is this charged? Are you charged? You're fully charged. You're a fully charged phone. This one, look at my doggo's picture being pissed off. Actually protects the hinge opened or closed. Another little piece of advice I'll give you, so you don't end up damaging your screen over time, is when you close it, do not push on the screen. That'll be your first instinct to do. I learned this with the Z Fold 2. I didn't break it, but the screen ended up going bad for a different reason. That's why I returned it. Half of the screen stopped working, and like I said, I didn't put that much pressure on it. It wasn't that. But you push from the hinge on the bottom, and then it tilts close, and then you fold it close. But I recommend this case because, like I said, it protects the hinge. It's a pretty clever design, actually. Just don't use the fucking tape. Fuck tape. Yeah, this is not fun electronics. Here we go. Is he selling a stream book? Yes. Okay.
Electronic expert here.
Let's watch this guy.
And this is Alex from
That's actually, I mean, I personally in 2019 would not have bought an Xbox One S, but they were still selling it for $299, I believe. Maybe 250. Even at 250, I mean, it would be a little overpriced at that point, but it's not like, yeah, fuck tape. Fuck tape on a case. You don't need it anyway.
HP, Alex is a...
I'm not liable if one of the cases you end up buying from a different brand that I haven't tried needs tape and your phone ends up breaking. I am not a Z Fold case expert.
Pleasure to have you back.
Oh, pleasure
nice
to be
see
here.
you, buddy.
Great to see you.
So,
What just happened? What just happened? Why does he have a look of horror on his face? What did I hit that... Did I hit the fucking look of dread button? What the fuck just happened?
the obvious...
What happened here?
Electronic expert here, and this is Alex from HP.
I love the... let's see the expert. Let's see the expert. I mean... even at this price, like, you're better off going with, like, the base iPad. And this is from a guy who mostly has Windows PCs throughout his house. I mean, I have iOS devices, too. Love the show. Wonder what your thoughts are on backwards compatibility on PlayStation. Should be better. Can I get a fart and a rundown of your YouTube report history? You can get a fart.
Whoa! Alex, it's a pleasure to have you back.
Oh, pleasure
nice
to
to
be
see
here.
you, buddy.
I'm coming to learn when people...
Great to see you.
Wait,
So,
this
the
is
obvious question as we begin this presentation.
Okay,
This
that was
looks
part
like
of
a
the...
regular laptop.
Correct.
It's got a lot of the bells and whistles of a regular laptop,
That's right.
but it's
But it's an underpowered piece of shit with a really mediocre screen.
something you call a stream book.
Right.
Help us understand the difference.
Absolutely. So a stream book is an ultra lightweight and portable computer that has the power and performance necessary to handle all of the things that we do on a regular basis. So
It's a really low power computer, which for some people, but even no, you know what? I'm going to even jump in and say, let's see what the price they're selling this for. What is going on here? Now he looks distressed again looking at this guy, and this guy looks like he's about to vomit on the fucking computer. This stream is a gem for weird reasons.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Well, that's a special edition. It's still $70 for the normal edition of right?
web browsing, whether that's streaming video, whether that's downloading apps and using Facebook and
Who uploaded this and didn't check it? Who uploaded this?
Instagram, or
How long?
whether we
There
just
we
wanna
go.
use some of the
All right, I can put my shirt back on. It's been an hour. Well, obviously they don't do an A-list job with their editing. Remember when that woman from Shark Tank was on? I know that's not her main thing, but remember when that woman from Shark Tank was on and they were showing the guy who was out of battery on his phone, and whoever edited the video didn't waste the time to actually match up the dead battery screen with the actual iPhone screen. It was like just like thrown in there and it didn't even look, it looked awful.
Office products like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, this is the type of computer that you can take with you daily and get all of that done.
So I'm going to get...
Or get an entry-level iPad with the case, and it will perform vastly better. Look at now I understand screens and cameras don't mix well, but you could kind of tell it's tilted up slightly. It shouldn't look like the bottom of the half of the screen looks washed out. Like the viewing angle of this laptop, I had one for a little bit. I was going to make a video on it, then I returned it because it just was that bad that it just was basically useless, is straight here.
Great picture with this.
You sure are.
Well, there's our...
You're going to say that with a straight face when that looks like that? You're going to say that with a straight face when that looks like that? iPads, not the base iPad. The base iPad that still looks like it's straight out of 2011, as ugly as it is aside, it has the A14 processor in there. It's really fast. It's really quick. You buy a Folio keyboard with that thing will scream compared to this. This thing is a hunk of shit.
Buddy Kim Gravel.
There she is.
Here, and she's got a big show.
Alan Jackson. I think so, yes.
Debuting on Saturday night.
You got it.
Guys, can we check to see what time Kim's show comes on? Is it 9? Yeah, Kim's big show. Kim Gravel.
That is not
Kim
elite
Gravel
mobility.
Now is going to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday.
And it's not even really like, okay, the processor's kind of a dog, but Windows is not meant. Windows does not run well on lightweight. It's getting better. It's starting to work better with ARM and things like that too. A13 is still more than capable.
Saturday night on QVC. I'll be watching. I hope you will too. This is exciting because what we're talking about is a great picture. We're talking about great technology, and we're
I think he's a country singer. I'm pretty sure I've heard of Alan Jackson before.
talking about a great deal tonight, Mr. Alex.
That's right.
First of all, this Streambook at retail, hold on to your hats, kids, $551.58.
Oh, you are such a fucking liar. There is no way, even when this first came out, it was that much. It was maybe $329, depending on where you got it from. You can get used ThinkPads, and a used ThinkPad, depending on when it was made, will be billion times better than this.
Sense. You're not paying anywhere close to that price tonight. You know what your price is tonight? $251.64
Yeah, because it's only
less. What? Yeah. And is it?
And you could get those sometimes on sale. I believe they no, wait. Aren't they $199? Sometimes? Isn't $250 the expensive side?
6 easy payments on your credit card? You better believe it is. And then if that weren't enough, how about we also throw in some Q-Card special financing? So 9-month special financing on Q-Card. We'll approve the sale price on your Q-Card of $299.94. Split your payments up over 9 months. And then...
Audio dual speakers. Translation, it's in stereo. Dual speakers. Oh, this is much better. That Xbox One S actually wasn't that horrific of a deal. This is, of course, terrible.
If you make all your monthly minimum payments on time.
Like, even if they were selling it at MSRP, it would be terrible. And them talking it up. Like, I'm sure, like, let's see.
Pay off the entire amount within 9 months, you charge 0 interest. Alex, that's same as cash.
Same as cash.
All right, 4 colors to choose from, and then Alex is going to give us some great demos and walk us through this. So I've got this for you in royal blue. Really gorgeous in that blue.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then I've got it for you here in the white. Back here is what I'm going to just venture out on a limb and tell you is going to be very popular. This is rose pink. You see that pretty color? So rose pink. And then finally I have it for you in the black. So rose
A slideshow is the only thing that's good. I mean, you could do like basic web browsing and 720p, maybe some 1080p YouTube videos. Obviously not gaming. It will do cloud streaming if you want to use like GeForce Now. I have done it on there and it worked well, I will say.
pink, black, royal blue, and white. Take us on a tour.
However, I had to have it hooked up via Ethernet. That doesn't have Ethernet, but I had to use a USB Ethernet because it only has, I especially think back then, I think this was the exact model that I had. It only had wireless N. Wireless N is not going to does not play nice with cloud gaming. It doesn't have the bandwidth.
Absolutely. So you're going to see this has all the ports that you can want or need to stay connected. And I love that because a lot of tablets out there don't. Remember, this isn't a tablet. This is a full-fledged computer. So we're going to start right over here. This is very simple.
Man, he took maybe with my headphones on, I really heard. He took a hell of a slurp of that fucking coffee. Like, you heard that shit. Yeah, but the thing is, what are you going to do with all the, like, okay, it's cool it has HDMI. I mean, I guess you could use it if you want to watch Netflix streaming, which it can do, kind of.
It's just a lock. You can. It's where you can insert what's called the Kensington lock and lock your computer. So if you're
you risk your freedom to steal this laptop, you are officially the biggest asshole on the planet. Yes.
You're going to the coffee shop, or maybe this is for a dorm room, you can make sure that that's secure. Right over here is an HDMI out. This is fantastic because if you are indeed going to be streaming, you can connect an HDMI cord to maybe a big screen TV or another monitor and extend or mirror what's on your computer screen to that other monitor. Right over here, look, you've got 3 USB ports, 2 of which are super speed USB ports. They're actually 10 times faster than your standard
USB 3, USB 3A, and then you have USB 2, which for in defense, that's actually a decent amount of ports for a laptop at this price point, I will say. And most of, like, if you want to hook up like a wireless mouse or something like that, USB 2 is fine
for. If you want to transfer files back and forth quicker, you want to use.
Hey, there is a lot of laptops and shit, and he is right about the tablets. They don't have HDMI out, but I still rather have an iPad than this because, let's face it, if you're buying a device like this or you're buying a device like an iPad, you're going to mostly be using it as that. You're not going to be hooking, oh man, I can't wait to bring my HP Stream home to watch fucking Netflix on.
It's a super speed.
And the thing I'll even say is, even if you're buying this for a kid for college, you just type up reports. Okay, I get it, but they're going to get annoyed because even at doing like basic things like loading up, like here's the thing, see the 64 gigabytes. Oh, Rich, it has solid state memory. Yeah, but that's eMMC storage. That's like mechanical read and write speeds. It does not load Windows fast. It does not load shit fast, beyond the fact the processor is garbage.
USB ports right there. Right over here, headphone and microphone jack. This is great because you are going to be taking this with you everywhere you go. You're going to be watching Netflix, Hulu.
I'll never complain about there. Why am I yawning so much now? I'm not even tired. I'll never complain about there being a headphone jack, even if it's on cheaper technology. I will miss them when they are gone, and they're almost completely gone.
QVC.com, YouTube, all that good stuff. You'll want to have that headphone and microphone jack. Now, right over here, it's an SD card slot, and I love this.
I'll say too. Again, I'm not like praising this. I wholeheartedly do not recommend this laptop to anybody. I don't recommend it to a grandma. She's better. It's more intuitive. Like using iOS is more intuitive. I even like Android. So get him a Galaxy Stream tablet, or not Galaxy Stream, a Samsung Galaxy A tablet over this. But you know, a lot of even like mid-range and upper-range laptops don't have an SD card slot. Not a lot, a decent amount.
Because if you want to basically make your memory inside your computer, give additional storage to your computer, this has 64 gigabytes of internal memory. Look what you can do. You can just put an SD card in here, and all of a sudden, you can add storage to it. So I love that.
Yeah, but when you're installing apps and stuff, look, I will say I've tried some games from a terabyte SD card. They ran pretty good. But I have run I wouldn't recommend. He's trying to skirt over the fact that a Windows laptop has 64 gigabytes for Windows is zero fucking storage. That's what it really is. Because you're going to be able to do fuck all. Even if you're a super light user, you need more storage than that. He's like, you can just go buy a 128 gigabyte SD card for like $30. Yeah, that's true. But when you try to install apps and stuff from there, you know, again, even basic shit, it's not going to be it'll work. It will. But it won't be an ideal experience. I already drank coffee, man.
How do those SD cards go up?
They go up to, I believe, it's 250. There's a 256 now. There might even be a 500 in the works.
Oh,
there was definitely a terabyte back. There were terabyte micro SD cards back then. What is that SD slot? What is that SD slot capable of handling, though? I bet you it's not over the 512 gigabytes, which, admittedly, at that point for that lot, I mean, you're not putting AAA games on there that are 100 gigabytes each. So, fine, but
so it is a lot of storage.
There's a lot of extra memory on that little postage stamp size card.
That dude in that pink and blue shirt looks really like he looks like maybe he has to take a dump or something. Like, could we just keep it like he's sipping stuff. You hear him kind of like making noises. Like he's not comfortable. There may be a turd in his ass right now and he needs to push it out.
Card.
Absolutely there is. And if you want to talk about storage, you get a
No, the edibles usually don't make me sleepy. They'll make me relax, but not sleepy.
terabyte of storage with OneDrive, which comes as a part of Office 365. So you can store all of your files in the cloud and then have access to them anywhere.
And this comes with 1 year of Office 365. After that year, then you'll need to resubscribe to Office 365, and that is not an HP thing or a QVC thing. That's a Microsoft Office thing.
You got it.
So it's important to know also on a full battery up to 8 hours and 15 minutes.
That's right.
I believe it because again, that CPU in there is so anemic, or SoC, because it does graphics and or APU, excuse me, accelerated processing unit, is sips power because it has no real power to push anyway.
Mixed usage. What does that mean, mixed usage?
That means you can browse the web, you can download apps, you can play games, so it all depends how you use your computer.
Games. What kind of games? Just let them, I mean, again, you shouldn't expect for this price point, but the audience that may see this may have no idea and expect something. But games are bare bones, like Subway Surfers, if it's even on PC. I think it's on PC. You could play it on PC.
That's what the determining factor is, how long your battery life is going to last.
If I'm traveling with this, can I download movies to this?
You can. However, just keep in mind, you have 64 gigabytes, so if you want to download movies, I highly recommend, put an SD card in here, or a thumb drive, or an external hard drive.
And you're also going to love this, too,
Well, at least he was politely honest about it. I will give him that.
If you're a college student, being able to have something lightweight like this to transport around to class and be able to take notes and get on the internet and do all the things that you love to do. Now, I will tell you we have 4 great colors, and one of them...
I wouldn't buy this for a college student because they would get frustrated, even if they're not doing gaming or anything, which, yeah, obviously you're not doing that with this. Just basic stuff on here is going to be a dog.
Is the most limited.
Been a crazy day for me too, man.
That's the white. So if you want this white, I have about 275 remaining in the white.
You would not want the white. That thing would. I'm looking at it right now and it might get scuffed.
Here it is in the royal blue. I have it in black, but very popular is our rose pink option. Now, a lot of you are going to wonder what that keyboard looks like on the rose pink, so let's turn that around. Your keyboard is also rose pink. And if you turn around the black, it's black. The blue is blue, but if you get the white, the keyboard is gray with white keys. I'll show you that too. Here's the white.
That is a light laptop if you could pick it up by the screen.
Here's the keyboard. So
you should never pick up your laptop like that, by the way. Even on a lighter one like that, you may flex the display and damage it.
The keys are white and the surround is gray.
That's right.
Or silver. So a good way to remember that. I do want to remind you that if you're shopping for this at retail, same pack up, $551.58.
Never.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That's a lot of dough.
It is.
All right. So we're going to come in today at $250.
If you ever spent, I don't care what package, for that laptop, I don't care if they were giving you a bar of fucking gold, you're better off. Well, actually, that would actually be a good deal. But you get my point. You're better off getting another laptop with nothing with it, no package, for like a $499 laptop would destroy that thing. There is no place in their right mind at retail, no matter what the package was, selling that thing for $500 something bucks. Get out of here.
$51.64 less. Now you have my attention. Now you're saving me over $251. Okay. And then 6 easy payments. And if you choose to use your Q card tonight, we've got 9-month special financing. So if you make all those monthly minimum payments on time, pay off the entire amount within 9 months, you're charged 0 interest. That's same as cash. Talk to us about what we're seeing here.
Not even an iPad Pro. Get a basic iPad. How much does the iPad go for, the original? Let me look now. I was using my slider for B-roll. Where is the Apple Store? Here. Let me look now. Yeah, keep me updated. It's fine. iPad here. iPad. It starts at $329, man. And on top of it, if nothing else, I mean, I still think even on the iPad you need more than 64 gigabytes. But 64 gigabytes would go a hell of a lot further on an iPad than it would on that thing. I only pick up my computers by the USB cables I've then carried around my neck like a nerdy Flavor Flav. I'm sure your computers last quite a long time then. Yeah, don't. All kidding aside, though, yeah, don't pick up your laptop by the screen. It's an awful idea. Even the way, like, he didn't touch the actual screen; he touched the bezel, but still, like, always pick it up from the bottom or have it closed and hold it, like, you know, under your arm. Like, do not pick it up like that. It's a bad idea.
Here. Absolutely. So there's a variety of different things that the StreamBook has, including Bluetooth. So if you want to connect wireless headphones, like maybe you purchased some Bose headphones from here at QVC, you absolutely.
Yeah, get a pair of expensive Bose headphones to use on your fucking StreamBook.
You can do that, which is great. And this is a big deal.
It's not yet like... No, this isn't a good laptop. It isn't even good for cheap. I like... Sometimes there is some stuff. I've seen better deals where it has they'll have like Ryzen chips for like $50 more than this thing if it was $299. Like, this is not a good deal at really any price, like really any category. It's slow. It runs apps slow. Like, even I know you're not gaming on here by any stretch. It browses the web slow. It's a dog.
Here we've got Windows 10S. Now, what is 10S?
Yeah.
Well, it stands for speed, security, stability.
No, it stands for a cut-down version of Windows. Speed, stability, and
What is that going to do for you? Well, essentially, Windows 10S is a very safe and secure version of Windows 10. It's the full version of Windows 10. However, it's a secure version because you can only download approved apps from the Windows Store, which means the ability...
Yeah, it's a walled garden version. I almost forgot for a minute because I actually think there's a way you could just get out of Windows 10S. You could just like say, like, I think there's something you could click. I've done it before where like, yeah, it's no longer Windows 10S. But I get why they do that too, because they know this laptop doesn't perform that well. And if it's in a 10S mode, they kind of did that with remember when netbooks were big? And they did that with that too.
Ability to gain a virus is very, very small. So it's very...
Except that was even more limited, like Windows 7.
Very highly unlikely that you would ever get a virus if you're in Windows 10 S mode because, again, Microsoft vets all of the applications that are located in the Windows.
Great.
It is, especially for a person who is concerned at all about technology. Maybe you're not very tech savvy and you're concerned that you might damage the computer somehow by downloading anything. You have peace of mind of knowing that you've got Windows 10S. It also will load quicker because it's only running the things that it needs to run in order to boot the computer. And then look at this. We talked about it, but you get a year of Office 365, which is fantastic because what's that going to give you? That's going to give you Microsoft.
Yeah, Chromebooks. Hold on one second. Chromebooks kind of filled this gap too, because if you need a bare bones device like that, Chromebooks is a better way to go. Sure, you could, oh, but Rich, I have access to Windows, but the device, the hardware you're running it on is not really going to take full access of Windows anyway. I've never used a Chromebook. I could give zero fucks about using Chrome OS. But yeah. The iPad, especially. I mean, the iPhones or netbooks were still very much a thing when the iPhone was released. Obviously, it takes a while for that market to mature, but the iPad almost did the same death knell to the netbook as DVDs did to Laserdiscs. And if you kind of think about it, like like netbook, like Laserdisc and netbooks were kind of in a weird place at the same time. Like they were both on shaky ground. Like people kind of liked them, but they were kind of annoying. And then when something came around that answered that need better, which DVDs were way more convenient than Laserdisc, and the iPad was way more convenient than a netbook, goodbye. Like the day that DVD was officially released, like Laserdisc just went, like the market just imploded for them.
Word. That's going to give you Excel. That's going to give you PowerPoint. That gives you OneNote. That gives you Access. That gives you Publisher. That gives you a year of OneDrive, which is a terabyte of storage in the cloud. And in addition to that, you get 60 Skype minutes, which allow you to...
Hey, don't be hating on my Laserdisc. Dude, I didn't hate Laserdisc. I had Laserdisc. But think about it from a logical perspective, though, and I'm sure you know this. I know you're just messing around. Yes, the picture was noticeably better on Laserdisc than it was. Like, now keep in mind, Laserdisc wasn't actually digital. It wasn't ones and zeros that they were taking off there. It wasn't like they had MPEG-2 on there. There were actually different quality Laserdiscs, like they were different quality, like they had like different quality tapes. Like, remember when you recorded on a VHS tape, you had SLP, super long play, then you had long play, then you had standard play, I believe the SP stood for. Now, obviously, standard play would get you 2 hours, which is the shortest time, but it would get you the best picture quality. And the slower you got, the less bandwidth you used, and the picture got crappier. That was the same thing with Laserdiscs. So there was almost kind of misinformation out there, not by the companies making the Laserdisc and not by the companies making the players, that Laserdisc automatically had a better picture than VHS. Yes, if you got the higher quality ones. The caveat to having the higher quality Laserdiscs that had better bandwidth and they had a better picture is you couldn't fit as much information on each side. So if you had, say you got a movie that had like Dolby Digital on it and it had the best quality picture on Laserdisc, yeah, okay, it had Dolby Digital and the best quality picture pretty much looks almost as good as DVD, but you'd have to get up and flip the fucking Laserdisc, depending on your player, at least twice, because some players automatically would just go to the other side. But if you had an older Laserdisc player, you actually had to flip it each time. So it was a pain in the fucking ass. And netbooks too, they were cool. They filled a need before something better came along, just like Laserdisc. But then once an iPad came out, that was like a casual user's dream, you know.
To call landlines and cell phones. So that is fantastic. And David, I want to show you really quickly on the computer exactly where you access OneDrive, because it is so easy to be able to store all of your files. So right down here, I just click on this. I'm going to go right over here to where it says OneDrive, and I've actually added a couple folders. I have a photo folder for my videos, so I'm just going to go ahead and click a video that is located in my
and it'll take 25 minutes to load
OneDrive account living in the cloud, and all I have to do is, look at that, hit play, and it's streaming from the cloud. So now, think about this way. If your computer was ever lost...
God, that picture looks so dingy. I wonder if they just forgot to turn the brightness up more, or if that's like peak stream book quality.
...or stolen, and you were storing all of your files on your hard drive inside the computer, those memories are gone. But thanks to the fact that you are storing everything to the cloud, if something were to happen to your computer, you can access OneDrive on any device that has internet access. So another computer, a cell phone, a tablet.
And then you recover all your files, right?
Absolutely.
Wait, Aruba time lapse? Not lapse? Not lasp? Time lapse? A time lapse? Really? They have a typo? Time lapse. They have a typo in the footage. QVC every single... Like, look, I get it's a live show that they run 24/7 trying to sell shit to boomers. Mistakes are going to happen. But as a person who's been watching more of these because they're pure comedic gold, they have a lot of mistakes. Like, there's a lot of flubs on these live selling whatever the fuck they're called. Yes, it could play HD video. Yeah, it could play HD.
They're all living up here in the cloud.
Exactly.
Not in the machine.
They're living in your shirt, sir. Don't look at me like that. They're living in your shirt.
unless you just choose to leave them in the machine. You transfer everything up to the cloud storage, then you're fine. And that cloud storage.
You could kind of get the vibe that this guy does not want to be bothered to be there right now, or is it just me?
All has everything to do with Office 365. Is that right?
It sure does.
So as long as you keep that subscription active, after the free year you get with the machine.
Which camera do I smile at? I'm gonna smile. Fuck.
Then it's always going to be saved there and always protected.
Exactly.
Now, I do want to let you know that if you go to this item number on QVC.com, we're going to show you what we call the product detail page. This is true of every single product that you would ever buy on QVC. If you go to QVC at the same item number, you're going to see a product detail page. Now, with an item like this, you're going to be able to read an awful lot of information that we may not have time to cover in this shorter presentation. So if you want to read more about what's included, you want to be able to read the specs, you want to see the different colors, you want to check out what Office 365 is all about, everything you need to know will be right here on the product detail page. So it's important.
Yeah, let's see. You have includes 1.5 gigahertz. Ooh, dual core processor. Does that even have multi-threading? Wow, so that is a up to turbo boost, which is still not a fast turbo boost. And that is, I don't even think that's Ryzen. No, that's not a Ryzen. That's not Ryzen tech on those cores. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. Yeah, I love how they say it's a bright view display. How many nits is that display? Please tell me. 4 gigabytes of RAM. They are dare saying that this thing would sell for $500 and something. Get lost. Kick rocks and fart. There.
Whoa! It's always fun to go right to the web page
and see how badly we're ripping you off.
to the product detail page and also browse around. We've got a lot of back-to-school tech deals and a lot of great things happening right now on QVC.com. So check it out as you're doing your shopping. I always like to keep a phone or a tablet nearby when I'm shopping QVC because then I can always call something up and read a little more about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're doing that.
Which is great. Because you may all invariably have a question that we don't cover on the air. You usually find the answer right there on the product detail page. Now, let's take a look at colors again, reminding you that we have this for you in blue. I also have it for you in the white. Now about $250 to go around in the white. Remember, you're saving over $200.
I always find that funny when they do. They always do it with every... People don't catch on that really every single one is selling. Like, imagine... Well, at least they don't lie. They don't try to misconstrue what the processor count. I guess they really can't because it's only a dual-core processor. Because I'm sure if it was like an 8-core processor, but not like 8 cores, meaning that 6 of the cores are for like efficiency mode that are useless, and you only have 2 regular standard cores for like doing bigger tasks, they would probably not shut the fuck up about it was 8 cores. We're almost out of the pink. We're almost out of the rose gold. Now everything is fucking rose gold because Apple said so, right?
$51 on this machine today. This is called rose pink.
Oh, rose pink. But still, everything's fucking... Just call it pink. It looks like HP bubblegum. Just call it fucking pink.
And this is the black. Now, this is a full-size keyboard.
In case you couldn't tell. For the one person that might be watching this that's colorblind. And you'd probably be looking online anyway because you want to make sure you were looking at the proper colors and not being... And you probably aren't shopping on QVC because most people who are under the age of 67 know this. This is a ripoff.
Now, there is not a numeric pad on this keyboard, so I want to be very clear about that, but you do have the numbers across the top of the keyboard. You've also got the integrated...
He is sucking on a lollipop while he's...
mouse, which is very easy to work with, and everything is right at your fingertips. There's also a webcam, yes?
That's right. There's a webcam there.
Please. I never checked the webcam when I had mine for, like... a day. Check the webcam.
You can keep in touch with family and friends. You can Skype, which of course we know is video chatting. As I mentioned with Office 365, so Skyping is free. If you have an application on your computer,
Skype is terrible.
And another person has Skype
use Zoom
on their computer, you can chat for free. But with the Office 365 version of Skype, you get 60 minutes. So it's like having an additional phone line.
Oh, look, it's Dan the cameraman.
Hey.
It's functional. All right, I'll give it that. It's functional.
There he is.
Oh, see, I told you he carries about 7,000 scrillion pounds of
Look at
gear
that.
during this show. Yeah, he does.
Oh, let's get in close there.
Oh, look at,
Oh, wow.
Oh, strong man. Yeah, strong man.
So this is the fun type of things, or the fun types of things that you can do with a computer
Easy
that
for you
just
to
weighs.
say.
Exactly. That's
Easy
a little
for
bit of
you
a
to
tongue
say.
twister.
Yeah, there you go.
Only 3 pounds, a little over 3 pounds.
All webcams on computers are shit, so I can't knock it for that. I don't know why. Like, you want a good selling point to any fucking laptop manufacturer out there, literally anyone, including Apple, put a semi-decent webcam in. Like, the standard is set so low because the whole industry puts shit webcams in their laptops that you could say, hey, it actually doesn't make you go blind. I'm sold. I don't understand that. Like, why? Like, you could buy like a top of the line Razer laptop. I have a nice Razer laptop. Yeah, it still has a garbage webcam. Are they like in cahoots with like Logitech to make sure that people have to go out and buy webcams? I don't get it. I mean, obviously the iPads have definitely and phones have good front-facing cameras. Shit, like the mics are so nice on the newer, like even this iPad and the 2018 iPad Pro I have here. And my iPad Mini that it just like you could like do a podcast right from this fucking thing. The mics are that good. Sounds like I have a broadcast mic in them. And the front-facing camera, but like all the laptops, every single laptop by every company imaginable, all of the laptop webcams are shit. I don't get it. It's like a fairly commonly used feature. But Rich, they're just using them for Skype or Zoom. They're not even good enough for that. Looks like I'm being held hostage by Al Qaeda. Like, no, like just even make them just a basic like Logitech C920 caliber 1080p. That's it, 30 frames. That's all I want. Oh, man. 1 year later, Sony finally adds VRR to the X900H. It's a mess. Ghosting, disables other features, plus it's still half res at 120. Oh, Jesus Christ. That makes me mad that I recommended that TV, because it is still a great TV, but those fucking features, man. VRR is important, dude, because it even makes games feel smooth at lower frame rates. It may say you're playing a game at 120 and something happens on PC and you have G-Sync on that, it goes down to like 90. Yeah, you would see tearing, but you don't feel it, and it still feels like 120. So VRR doesn't matter where it's important.
So you can take this with you on the go.
Oh,
so
wait.
think about it.
Go over there. Who's that over there?
Who's that?
Who's that over there? No, over there. Over there.
Oh, there we go.
Can we see
Can
that?
we get a shot of him?
Oh, yeah, that's AJ.
Yeah, like it's actually for webcams on laptops, because they all suck. It's on par. I'll give it that.
Producer.
There he is.
There he is.
Having a good time.
Ah, thank you.
This is really awkward. Why the fuck you get that piece of shit away from me? Get it away from me right now. I want to sit here in my red striped shirt near the fake windows, and you're fucking it all up. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want anything to do with this. Take your piece of shit laptop and fuck yourself with it. Thank you.
You know what else you can do with this, David? You can record videos, you can take photos, and of course you can live stream as well. So it's not just for Skyping. There's a variety of great different things that
take video with that. Yes. Yes, I always tell people you don't need a lot to start up on YouTube at all. Your phone suffices just fine, even if it's like a mid-range phone. A mid-range phone is still like better than the top of the line iPhone from like the iPhone 4 in 2010 had a shittier its main camera was vastly shittier than the front-facing camera on your mid-range phone right now. But yeah, you can't use this. If you want to start up on YouTube, you can't use this.
With this HP webcam.
Well, let me go down just a series of questions.
Sure.
Because if people are looking at this...
Yes, ask those hard-hitting questions that I'm sure, as you selling a product, obviously all of these questions are just, you're gonna make this HP rep sweat, aren't you? Captain Pastel Shirt.
Stream book, they're wanting to know, is this going to allow me to do the things that I like to do on a computer or tablet? So let me just fire some questions at you.
Okay.
Can I
Shoot away.
do social media on this?
Oh, 100% yes.
Can I do? No, you can't. No. You can't just go look at people's posts on a laptop. These fucking questions. Oh, but they're even softer ball than I thought they were going to be, man. He's like fucking tossing him a giant beach ball sized sponge cake.
Send and receive emails on this.
You certainly...
Yes. You could do basic computing things on here. Yes.
can.
Browse the internet.
Yes.
Can I watch porn while my wife is at work? Yes.
Shop on the internet.
You know it.
Check the weather.
You got it.
Check stocks.
Yes. Of course you could do all these things on a $20 Android phone.
My jaw's hitting the ground.
Dave Rubin would be the perfect. He's so stupid that he would probably buy half the fucking products that he sold, though. He wouldn't realize that. He'd be like, oh, wow, this laptop actually, now looking at all these selling points that are vapid, I'm going to, my mind is in recovery from all these big ideas I'm getting on QVC. Hey, Rich Love, thank you very much, Viper. I appreciate it, man. We got a new member tonight. Did I actually shout them out? I don't know if I might have to go back and check later.
You got it.
Am I going to be able to, I don't know, set up and create documents on this throughout three?
Yes. Yes. Even boomers know this. Yes. What, like...
65.
Office 365, you certainly can.
Can I do desktop publishing, say if I am the person that manages my church or civic group or garden club and I want to create a newsletter on this?
You absolutely can. We've got...
Can I take a picture of my asshole to put on OnlyFans? That's the $1 million question. I guess it didn't like my joke. Could you picture Alex Jones? Alex Jones would just cut, like, he would just rip a... Rah! That webcam does not have a piece of plastic to protect it, to put in front of the webcam. That means the elites are going to be spying on you while you're masturbating. I won't let this happen! And he would just slam it on the table, and then he would rip his shirt off. And he would just scream and just go off, and they would have to, like, cut away to music. My Hero Lady Vid, possibly. Possibly.
Got Publisher, and we also have PowerPoint, so you can create all sorts of presentations.
Can I look at my photos on here?
Oh, absolutely.
No! No, you cannot. Kind of photos you talking about, sir? This is a family-friendly fucking show. Fuck. Are you looking at titties, Pastel Man? Stop looking at the titties, sir. It's not nice. A little topic. Your friend Turboverse TV is a bit of a troll to Sony, and I get his point, but I can't believe that he is unbiased just because he has both. Turboverse? Who the fuck is Turboverse? I don't even know who they are. They're my friend.
Can I watch videos on here?
You certainly can.
Can I stream through a service like Netflix or Hulu?
Well,
barely. You can, though, so we're just going to say yes.
Let me show you exactly what. Right, you're absolutely right, you can. I actually have those applications downloaded.
Run it.
On my computer right here.
Run it. I could tell by the time that's left in the video, they're probably not going to. Oh, I know they can't for copyright reasons, but at least open the app and show how it runs. At least open it.
Can I play games on this computer?
Not really.
You absolutely can. You can download games in the Windows Store. There's tons of games to choose from. So you get the full Windows
Yeah.
experience.
And how do I find this Windows Store you speak of?
Well, you could actually use Game Pass on that thing, and it would probably run just fine with xCloud. I don't know. I think they just call it Game Pass now. I don't even think they call it xCloud anymore after it went out of beta, but it still is in beta, actually. But they just made it part of Game Pass now. You could do that. I've done it.
This Windows Store is located right down here. You can see the little icon, and when I click on it...
And it's an internet site, right?
No, actually, it's an application that's built into the computer, and you can actually...
Boomer alert, God. Well, dude, look, I'm not going to, because I get what they're doing. I understand the demographic that there's like grandmas and grandpas watching this they're trying to dupe into either buying it for themselves or buying it for their grandkids that are in high school or college. I understand that. But like even Grandma Phyllis, I'm sure some don't. Like, yeah, I know I could look at pictures. I know I could type a document. Like, I know, like, you could do that with a fucking potato.
Actually go to a variety of different categories. So if I want to look at apps, I just click on apps, and then I have the ability just to focus.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. And I'm going to take a wild guess. Call me the Dionne Warwick of technology, but if you hit games, it'll bring you to games. Wait, let's
focus on that. If I want to focus on games, I can do that as well. I can even download and watch movies and TV shows, and we're talking about the latest blockbusters that have just been released. So you've got so much entertainment, you've got so many different things to be productive on the stream. Again, it's a wonderful computer to handle everything that we do on a regular basis.
So I've got it for you in the royal blue. I have it in the black. This is called rose pink.
Everything is rose and it drives me insane.
By far the most popular. And then finally I have it for you in the white. Only about 240 now remaining in that white choice. Remember, at retail this is $551 and
they should have fucking tip of your dick purple. Imagine we have the rose pink, we have the Arctic white, and we have the erect cock tip of your dick purple.
to 58 cents. We're going to come in tonight at $251.64 less. We're also going to provide you with 9-month special financing with your Q card, and we'll deliver everything straight to your door. And if you're hoping to get this before back to school, place your order tonight. We should be able to get it there before your little one heads off to school, depending on when they leave. So be sure to check with your operators.
Yeah, let's see if they have a gaming laptop, QVC gaming laptop, because you know they're going to go full idiot with that one. And it's probably going to be like a 1650 that they're selling for $2,000. QVC gaming laptop. It has to exist. It's here. Oh, wow. And this is from 4 years ago. So all right, we'll temper our Oh, that was a fart again. Let's see them sell this. What this has to be from the this has to be from the
Premier brand, really known as one of the first PC
I got to see them. Holy crap, she's a good-looking woman.
Gaming
they both are
hardware
actually.
Companies. So they partnered with Dell. This is actually part of Dell's premier high-performance PC gaming brand, and
she probably has like 6,000 notes there. I could tell just by how she's talking, she knows nothing about the shit.
We bring to you a 17-inch gaming laptop. Now, I'm not even going to get into all the specs and whatnot because I'm going to leave that to my guest, Kat Janisco. She is our Dell product expert. Hello, Kat.
Hey, Gabby. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to be here.
So this is truly about giving.
Oh yeah, she's thirsty because You see a woman's appearance and say she's good looking? Yes. If I'm ripping off my clothes and compulsively fapping, that may be a different story.
The gamer on your gift list, the best experience out there with a computer built specifically.
Imagine someone did that on stream. Oh my God, she's so hot. And then just start ripping off their clothes and just start fapping. I mean, their career would be ruined, but I recommend getting the white one, the alone time mess one. Yeah, it will. It'll get discolored. Can I get a grandpa excited? Of course you can.
Grandpa excited.
For them.
It really is, and I'm so excited about today because typically we offer you your standard computer that
She kind of looks like, who is that one from Saved by the Bell?
you can use for your everyday use of social media.
Except maybe even slightly better looking than her.
News. Now
Yasmin Bleeth, I think, right?
we are offering you our Alienware 17 laptop, and you said it, specifically made for gaming. It's got an Intel Core quad-core i7 processor in here. That's
What year was it? That's fine. That's very 2016. That was like 4 cores, 8 thread and laptop. You were balling.
the engine inside of your computer. It's got 8 gigs of memory to multitask on your machine. It is built
I don't give a fuck, man. I'm 40 and old as fuck.
and designed for the gamer in your family. Maybe you're a gamer at home, but
Yeah, I can't believe Screech. He died of lung cancer. He never even smoked.
it can also do all of those standard programs.
What are they showing? What are this 1080 fucking snowboarding? What the fuck are they showing here?
Computers.
So
That is not showing off with.
It's your everyday computer. You use it to write a document, send an email, but it also is a gamer's dream. So why, if I am a gamer?
I want to see if they talk about any of the specs here. I want to place bets that they don't.
Right? So that might be your son. That might be your daughter. That might be your husband. Why does a gamer need a special or specific computer?
Why not a woman? Notice that they didn't say daughter. That's weird. And you guys know I'm not like PC like that. No pun intended.
You know, it just takes up so much power. And what we always say is if your computer can handle gaming, intensive gaming, think about all of the other things it can handle with no problem at all. And I have to say, there's a very special graphics card in this computer. I talked to you about.
She's touching her like she's going to. Don't fall over when I tell you about the GPU that's in here.
Yes. Earlier. It's a mouthful. It's actually the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 970M graphics card.
970M? In 2016? No, we were going into 2017. The fuck you trying to sell? Even, these specs even for its time, only 8 gigabytes of RAM? We'll see what the price is. That shit needs to be around like maybe at best at most 1,000. No. Yeah, even I would say 1,000 for back then. 1,000, 1,100.
I know. You're probably at home
That's Greek to me.
Gabby's like, what? Yeah.
But the 10... Well, let me see a second here. I have to know this because that makes the NVIDIA 10 series release date.
May 27th, 2016.
Yeah! May 20...
Information I found on Wikipedia.
Thank you. Google. She looks like she's possessed right there. that wasn't interesting. I always pull. Oh, God. This thing is shit. This thing is shit even for when it was sold. I hated the 900 series mobile chips. Fuck them.
I know. All you need to know is that's actually one of the most powerful graphics cards we could ever put into an Alienware system to give you the power of that.
No, it wasn't even back then. No, it wasn't. That wasn't even close to even the best you could get back. The 10 series mobile chips were on the market for at least like 6 months when you came out with this thing. They're literally lying right now. Dell, if she's a rep from Dell.
Realistic gaming experience, but it.
Realistic. Even back when that 970 came out, that thing sucked. I love how they're trying to sell these like. Well, dude, they're the grandpas and grandmas who have the cash money to buy this shit. They're trying to say, hey, buy this for your grandson, buy this for your granddaughter. Yeah, the 970 was garbage even when it came out. NVIDIA's mobile chips, in my opinion, didn't get good until they came out with the 10 series. Not that AMDs were any great shakes either, but like I don't feel like mobile graphics processors from either AMD or NVIDIA started to perform well really until like the 10 series era. Had this laptop until this year. Actually ran great, was good for gaming until 20 when it turned into a 20-year-old Dell Dimension. Ooh, but you had this GPU? Oh, it's from 2015. I was going to say, how did you find that out? Does it say it in the description? Am I really that much of a moron? 2 years. Why is someone asking to be hired? Please hire me. Somebody independent. Why would you want to work for QVC, bro? You don't want to work for them.
It also gives you that 3D experience to kind of immerse you into that 3D world, and that's what we kind of go.
You had the 970. Okay. Okay.
With our Alienware technologies, our Alienware division at Dell, and that's what makes it so special because it has the power to handle all of that.
And so you mentioned Dell. So know that when
you could tell this is from the tool, because this is when now, I mean, Alienware still makes their laptops kind of gamer looking, but everyone else has moved on because they've finally smartened up and realized that it's not edgy 14-year-olds who dye their hair that are buying their laptops. It's actually grown-ass men and women buying them because they need like the video editing and production, and they like the fact that they could also game in a lot of cases, so they learned. Back then, they were all still making those chonk laptops, those thick with the C laptops, and trying to make them edgy looking.
make this purchase, you have the support of Dell behind it.
Yes.
You have their expertise behind it as well. So that's why this is such a smart purchase. And I do want to let you know, we don't have a ton of these to go around.
They never have a ton. Do you ever know, you're noticing the other thing, like I told you from day one when we first started watching these, they never have a ton. Ever have a ton. It's always limited supply. Act now or you may never get one ever. Then your penis may never get hard again. Your wife may leave you. Then because you're so depressed, you may lose your job and go into foreclosure. Or you could have just simply bought her a laptop. Time's running out. We're selling these left. And oh my God, they're all gone. Now you're going to remain flaccid.
Because these are built to order. So they could only guarantee about 145 for our QVC customers to make sure that they do arrive in time for Christmas. Let me tell you, this will be the gift to...
All right, so if this is from 2015, it's not as bad. We'll see the price, though.
Press under the tree, and you can buy this here at QVC with Easy Pay. So that is not something you would find with other Alienware distributors, which, by the way, hard to come by. But we have 6 easy payments and free shipping and handling, which is a...
Then you've seen them on the clearance shelf at Best Buy. Yeah, like I said, dude, mobile chips didn't become like tolerably relevant in my eyes until like the 10 series.
Savings of almost $32. But as I look at the screen, Kat, I mean, I'm looking at the color, I'm looking at the movement, and that's where you said that kind of power comes in. You don't want things to lag and drag and not be so sharp and clear.
You definitely don't, and especially if you're a gamer at home. And I always say, this is not only going to give you the power.
They explain, is it a high refresh rate screen? Obviously back then, no. But anything about the screen? Anything? How bright does it get?
Game.
VA panel? TN panel? Probably VA even back then. Or IPS, I mean.
And give you that real 3D virtual experience, but it's also going to be able to handle...
It's not VR. It's not giving you... It's not 3D. It's not VR. It's just... It's a 2D screen playing a 3D racing game.
A math
that you're playing very awkwardly.
Project, and that's really a money saver. It's a space saver. Typically, we have a gaming hub at home for a gamer in the family, and then we have our separate laptop in the corner of the room. Now you don't have to have that because it's all in one system.
Okay.
And this is really that rigid.
She turned down the brightness.
Solid exterior. I'll tell you what, if you pick this up.
Or wait, what happened?
But I'm just going to turn up the brightness here so we can see better. But this is actually made.
Oh, I thought like some of the backlighting broke, and that would have been awesome.
Made with carbon fiber bits.
And by the way, your little alien head.
There's your alien logo.
That is such an unattractive laptop. I'm sorry. Some of you may like that. I think that is so ugly. It's not super even gamery. I mean, a little bit, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just, ugh. I never liked Alienware styling.
Really cool, really fun. You've got a bunch of lights on here, and I'm going to show you how you can access those as well.
When they made those little Steam machines, those actually looked pretty good, actually. But besides for that, a lot of their shit is ugly, man. Hey, Papa, what porn page was the first one you saw? Mine was, I believe it was either Bang Bus or MILF Hunter. That's when I first got high-speed internet. And what's the first thing you're going to do in your early 20s? And you just get high-speed internet. Porn, porn, porn. You know, and so MILF Hunt. And it's so, those things were, obviously, they were just hiring hookers and having them play pretend. But, oh my God, we just met this woman at a grocery store in the dairy section. And next thing you know, I'm titty fucking her in the back alley. Wow, what a world we live in.
Well, to give you that experience, but it's made with carbon fiber bits, and you're probably wondering why that's important. Well, that's what gives this 17-inch laptop that hard.
Hey, Sonia, how are you?
It really is durable, and it also has that full-size keyboard with Ultra HD display. That full-size keyboard is back.
Oh shit, it's 4K? Or is it? Or do they fuck up and it's 1440p? 1440p at that size would be fine. But oh, that's actually no. There were plenty of 4K displays back then.
Backlit. And if you can see here, I don't know if we can lower the lights to see this a little better, but I have my keyboard adjusted in multicolored because I just.
And while it may seem like a small thing, for gamers, this can be the difference.
For gamers, they need that lighting.
Between winning and losing.
I mean, you're talking about the backlit keys. For gamers, oh my God. This is starting to get as bad as, remember that guy who had like that stuff to clean the keyboards? Yes, this kind of advertising is playing. For gamers, if you don't have the backlights on the bottom of your laptop, now if you're talking about the keys, I kind of sort of get it. Or, I don't know, you could have a desk lamp over where your keyboard is. I prefer a backlit keyboard, so I'm not trying to downplay it. But
being able to find the keys to make the moves that you need to. So that's why they I mean, it's cool. It creates a fun aesthetic. I like the rainbow effect you have here going on.
Oh, yeah.
But you can
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
customize it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck that bird.
So you can actually adjust different segments of the keyboard so that it makes your gaming experience even better.
I actually like that. That gamepad lit up looks pretty cool, though. I don't really care about lighting. That actually, if I could keep that like a solid blue, that would actually be pretty badass. Ah! What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Where did it go? It really closed the hell down? Shit. Yeah, surprise stream. I actually wasn't going to be streaming tonight. Let's see. Let's watch some more Karen freakouts. Let's watch some more Karen freakouts. I feel like streaming for a little while. I feel like streaming for a while more. Not sure, but it'll be Karen compilation. Is this the one where the guy talks?
Hello, guys.
Nah, I don't want to hear you talk. I don't want to hear you talk. What about you? Wait, is this someone talking too? Oh, we saw that one. We saw the dude that got arrested. Funny Karen freakouts. Okay, here we go. All right, I will look this up because everyone keeps talking about this. It's not, no one's gonna like shit on my screen, right? Meyer lady, what is this shit? Oh shit! I've seen this. All videos Oh, she's like a serial Karen? Oh, we're going to have some fun. Bless you guys. Okay. Okay. I could watch this. I was afraid I was like, going to step into some... Not that I don't trust the people that were telling me. Here we go.
I don't want to listen to your crap. If you're going to preach, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm not preaching. If you're cussing this girl, I'm not even listening to what you preach. Help yourself by not cussing other people. Help yourself
What?
by helping other people. Help yourself by not trying to help other people. Help.
Oh, I thought that was her talking. That was that dude. I don't want you to burn in fucking hell, she said to him. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Could you imagine someone you're just trying to get your fucking milk and this lady's Jesus Christ created you. Shut up, bitch. I'm trying to get fucking Green Mountain coffee and coconut coffee creamer, and you're fucking preaching to me.
He's the one that actually made you while you were in your mother's womb. I pray to Jesus Christ every damn day. I know. Every Muslim prays to Jesus Christ. And then it talks about Jesus Christ.
Oh, they're fighting about varying, like...
I didn't want to say. I said yes. She said, "Are you safe?" I said yes.
Oh, sorry.
I love it. Don't put that fucking camera on me.
You're not going to get 72 fucking virgins if you murder them.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Just, lady, go home. I know you're insane, but go home. Go home. Go see a shrink. Get medicated. Go into a padded room. Just stop this shit.
It's a fucking lie. Could you imagine a man and a woman who are married? And the man...
He's trying to, but she's harassing him.
The guy
Wow.
he gets 72 fucking virgins. What does she get out of it?
My dog's face summed this up.
What does she fucking get out of it? Huh? Does she get 72 fucking dicks in her mouth?
Oh, no. No. She wants 72 dicks in her mouth, by the way. You know that.
Is that what she gets? Because you get 72 fucking virgins if you're a martyr. Does Jesus use that language? Does Jesus use that true or not? Does Jesus use that language? True or not? Does the Quran say language? Does the Quran say that you're going to get 72
What are you doing?
fucking virgins if you marry yourself? Is that true? Because what does the woman get out of it? The woman that you marry.
Why is he even debating with her? You obviously know she's a psycho, dude. I mean, I get it's frustrating even when people are fucking nuts. Trust me, I know. But just walk away, man.
And you marry her. And you love her.
Oh, wow, she's following him. Okay, never mind. Like, she's real. Like, I knew she was following him already, but, like, she's, like, Velcro to his ass cheek.
Harassed by this woman. I'm getting harassed by this woman because I am a Muslim.
Wait, is this a different day and she's wearing the... Well, actually, I can't talk. There's been a few days where I've worn the same outfit, too. Never mind. I may go a couple days though. I have a feeling this woman rocks this same outfit for like a few months in a row.
And I follow Prophet Muhammad. She's saying that I don't believe in Jesus. She doesn't even know what she's talking about.
Stop harassing me. You get out of my fucking face. You realize you're following me?
That's my man. Thank you so much.
Get the fuck away from me. Stop harassing me. Get the fuck away from me. You're following you. You're following me, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Grab your nails so that why you saying go. How'd you even end up here? How'd your truck ass end up here? Oh.
Gee, yes, this is, and she, yes, this is a different day, and she only wears this. She's probably like schizophrenic or something and unchecked on it because she's probably either homeless or she's like. His Twitter is gone? Oh, are you baiting? Like. Get out of here. I re-blocked him after I left him that DM when he fucking was posting literally slanderous videos about me. What the fuck? No, he's not gone. No, he's right there, dude. He's not gone.
Podcast end up here. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. What do you want? Crack or?
Yeah, it's still there.
Month?
Listen, on their way.
I know exactly where I am. Okay? And I know exactly who created you.
I know exactly where I am, and I know your parents, and I watched them fuck to create you. No, I don't, dude. I don't care if he stays on Twitter or he doesn't stay on Twitter. Didn't he was going to have a social media manager take it over. Didn't he say a couple times he was going to shut it down? That I'm not sure about, though.
Get your fucking hand off me, motherfucker! He didn't even touch me again,
You guys, come this way.
And honestly, what would his Twitter being shut down mean to me? Doesn't do anything. He's he's still on YouTube, and I'm not going to flag down his fucking YouTube. That's for shit sure.
She's not going to follow us.
See what happens to you. I fucking dare you to fucking touch me one fucking more time.
Holy shit! And this is at the point where that you call the cops and she will probably end up being tasered.
Charles, don't. Charles, come over.
Yes, for everyone who recommended it to me, now that I know this isn't like a woman shitting on an ice cream cone, this is very entertaining, and I thank you.
Here. Don't do it. Come over here. She is not worth anything. She's.
Don't ever fucking touch me again. You put your fucking hands on me, sir, and I'm gonna file a police report against you.
You need a police report filed against you because you were just harassing that man because of his religion.
She probably smells like alcohol, unwashed vagina, and cigarettes.
You fucking pushed me, motherfucker.
He didn't do shit to you.
You fuck.
Shut the fuck
No.
up, you fucking fat fucking pig.
We're like, you got real.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. No self-awareness there. I mean, I know I've lost weight, but that's like me going to Wings. Oh, you're so fat, dude.
Him to talk. Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, okay.
Stay out
You
of it,
hurt my
fucking
feelings.
bitch. I'm gonna file a fucking report because you fucking pushed me. You got
No, he didn't. I got.
Yo, it's all, oh, lady. But she's insane, though, man. It's kind of strange since, in a weird way, sad to watch because she has no idea. She's out of her mind. She has no idea what she probably forgets 90% of maybe she's blackout drunk. I know some people that go insane when they're blackout drunk.
Got you on camera. He didn't push Look at this. Hey, we want. Look at this. Look at this right here. You've been recorded the whole time.
You feel me?
Now, obviously, call me Dr. Phil. She's mentally, what's probably sad about this too is not only is she very mentally ill and needs deep inpatient psychiatric therapy for many years, she probably does this too because she's very lonely and this is how she gets attention. Not to be Debbie Downer here. I'm just keeping it real.
Look at this right here.
Yeah. Either I'm assuming that someone has called the cops and they're trying to keep the situation under control until they get there, but they're taking a while.
You've been recorded. Yeah, you've been recorded the whole time. And you can.
Good. Fuck you, lady. Let him make it.
So try to make a false police report. So try to.
I hope I do. Fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
Religious.
Jesus saves you, fucking cunt. Read the Bible and shove 72 dicks in your mouth. Ah, damn. Oh, man. She's like a female version of Tourette's guy.
Can I ask you, how are your
You fucking touched me and you.
Can we all just pray for her for a second? Because she needs Jesus.
No, she needs to go to a inpatient psychiatric therapy. She needs a lot of medication and she needs a lot of therapy that probably will take longer than she has left to live. And I'm not saying that to be a dick, but it's true, to figure out. And it may never be. She probably has some mental illness that you could attend to, but
Until the cops get here, motherfucking Carl.
well, dude, imagine in her defense, imagine being there and see this is like a Jerry Springer episode just happening right in the breakfast food section of Walmart, which is actually fairly fucking normal. This was filmed by the Westboro. Oh, she's definitely in the club. Drift 318. I'm the type of person who'd rip a Bible in front of. Yeah, but you know what though? She's the type who'd gouge your fucking eyes out, man. You could probably just get a disease talking to her, so just be careful.
Hey, motherfucker!
Motherfucker!
Have another drink.
Stay with me, bro.
Do another line.
You're going
Record.
Yeah, all right. Now the one who's getting behind the camera is getting she's gonna fucking chase after you like a bull. Relax a little bit.
fucking push me, motherfucker. Do you know what's gonna happen to you, motherfucker?
Poor cop has to smell her all the way back to the police station too. Hopefully it's not a long drive.
You repent and ask Jesus Christ to forgive
Maybe you should ask Jesus Christ.
You have any
You should ask all the gods.
You're acting.
I think you need all the gods in your life.
Woo! Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
And she'll be back tomorrow.
Push me fucking twice. You better get a clue, motherfucker.
I just got harassed by and you think you going to heaven?
Will be eternity, motherfucker.
Oh man, it was this poor cop. It's bad weather, snowing out, and he has to deal with the fucking odor of her.
I'm just trying to help you.
I'm sorry, but I don't need your help.
Yes, you do, motherfucker.
Everything is motherfucker. And she's back, and at least she changed the jacket. She is in the same, I believe, muumuu though. We are in the same muumuu. We have not changed the muumuu.
You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that, you son of a bitch?
You need my help, motherfucker. You piece of shit. You need me to just sit here and ramble and say nonsense to you.
Would you please just let me check out my groceries?
Fuck you. I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Next time you look up help, you're gonna see that face. Help who?
Wow. This is.
You got to ask Jesus Christ.
I
We're
don't
all
have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not going to force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fuck.
No, I'm not, fuck. I'm not fucking sitting. Suck on 72 dicks.
I don't give a shit.
Ah, that works.
Fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here.
Church of Anus. Yes, the Church of Anus. The Book of Anus. The Book of Anus.
Oh, you motherfucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you mother.
She has no idea what she's saying. It's actually really kind of sad. And I bet you this like, she's probably, I don't know, like, maybe severe bipolar. I don't know. Again, I'm not Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil isn't even really a doctor anymore, but you get my point. But she, like, I think whatever her mental illness is, like, she probably, you could tell by her voice that she's down in that bottle, and it just, like, brain is gone. She is on Neptune, and she needs to preach and tell you to put 72 dicks in your mouth. Yes. Motherfucker. I'll actually do that right after the stream. Motherfucker. Repent. Stop sinning, you cunt.
Fucker. Yes, ma'am. I'm pissed because you...
Excuse me? Yeah. You motherfucker. Excuse me? Yes, ma'am. Gee, oh. He will not repent. It's like, it's like when you, like, kids were fighting with each other in school, and like the teacher, what's going on here? Yes, Mrs. Stevens, he won't fucking repent because he's a cunt and won't put 72 dicks in his mouth. Let's watch some uptight and title ones. This woman is just ill. Yeah, but dude, we're going to stick to it for now. Sure, claiming she's not simming is like you saying a family fucking friendly. Yeah, I mean, dude, she is on a different planet. I get that, and I've mentioned it a few times before, but she's still doing it in public, and it's all over the place, and it is entertaining. Not gonna lie.
I just want to get some groceries and go home.
And, like, think about it. Her mental illness or not, imagine you, like, just going to, like, pick up, like, meat to make burgers and you know, some tomatoes and some some lettuce, and she said, "You better repent, and you fucking cunt, motherfucker."
I don't give a fuck because it's gonna burn in hell.
I don't give a fuck. She's like a living version of Tourette's. If she's Tourette's woman. I don't. It's like, wait, where is it?
I don't give a shit.
He's gonna burn in hell. You want to suck on 72 dicks? She related to Alex. Maybe.
And you are too, bitch. You don't have...
She's going around telling everyone they're sinners, and she's fucking calling every name in the book to people. Oh my God. This is incredible. Like, please, for people who don't take mental illness seriously, show them this video and tell them, like, how can you not take it seriously? Not to put a public service announcement in between the comedy that this woman's offering, but it's true. It's real. Like, she's not doing this for performance art, I assure you. You know, speaking of Walmart, I just tweeted you a picture of exclusive item from coming.
Jesus Christ is your savior. You're going to be down there fucking with them, screaming in holy fucking terror of fucking fire and brimstone. Do you fucking get it?
Yeah, totally understand.
Just see, if I was even an employee there, I would just be playing along with that. I'd be like, would Satan have a hot poker in my ass? Because that would actually be a reason to go down there. Don't insult this woman by comparing her to Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's actually more insane than her.
But I can't have you.
She's actually more sane than Marjorie Taylor Greene. I meant to say, fuck that up, shit.
I mean, like, it's
Oh fuck! I just love how she just better watch. What you could be like, ma'am, you're looking great today. Go fuck yourself and eat a dick. Jesus hates you. Okay, have a nice day. You look terrible, by the way. I was just trying to be nice because I know you're insane. Cunt! Jesus loves you too, ma'am.
It's not the way to do it.
No, that's not the way to do it.
I'm gonna preach the good book to you. You can eat an ass.
Fuck you, don't call me ma'am. Who the
Fuck you, don't be polite to me. Call me Did you call me ma'am? Next time you refer to me, you call me stupid bitch. Thank you.
the fuck told you what my title is, motherfucker? Shut the fuck up.
I would love in my life, so long as I don't get killed in the process, to meet someone this insane. Because, like, if they go in, I have to engage if they're in my face. I wouldn't physically do anything to them. So long as I didn't have to defend myself, then yeah, I'd be swinging if I had to defend myself. But, like, this is just great. It's like when I get those phone calls from the scammers, man. It's just like, this is real estate. This is comedic gold.
Motherfucker!
She just yeah. She's gonna start saying, "I am the great Cornholio" in a second. Apparently, she now works at Walmart as a greeter. No. She's reformed and now a greeter.
I do apologize.
That girl is so nice and professional. I got to give her credit to the Walmart employee. She's like, Jesus is gonna save you, you piece of shit. Well, thank you, ma'am. I'm just, I'm sorry about this. Like, man, cursing, religious. She must be a dude. Organized religion makes people crazy. Mostly. Well, not this crazy. Not every person, like I've said before, not every person that's religious is crazy, but it seems that every person that's crazy is religious. Even the Karens. We watch all the, Jesus doesn't want me to take the vaccine. Yeah, Jesus would want you to take the vaccine. He would want you to.
Otherwise, you're going to spend eternity in fucking hell. And I don't want that. I want you to be saved. I want you to be saved, sir. I don't want you to burn in hell for all of fucking eternity. You know what that's going to do to your fucking mind?
And that is my choice in life.
I want you to please understand.
Dude, why are you even debating? I understand it gets frustrating. Why are you even debating with her, though, about it, man? Just why? No matter what, you literally called her ma'am and she told you to go fuck yourself or along those lines. Like, she's not looking for a discussion. Just say that, look, all right, look, you either have to leave the store or I'm calling the cops. That's it. And then just call the cops anyway, because chances are even she leaves, she's coming right back in and calling someone a cunt.
This is my job.
I'm not sensing God's love for you right now.
So let me call you.
So what I need you to
When
do.
you call some guy and you're going home, you're going to experience fucking love in your home, sir?
That is
Do you? You got that right, motherfucker.
I could hear her say motherfucker all day and not get bored.
Get the fuck away from me, you piece of shit.
I've been in my position.
You're the fucking
Oh.
away from me. You're in my personal space, bitch.
You're in my personal
Get out of my fucking personal space. You came over to me, motherfucker. I didn't come over to you.
Move yourself from the
Fuck you!
Ma'am.
Shut the fuck up! You all better repent!
Oh my God. Could you imagine? That's why I can never go back to retail again. I rather deal with weirdos on the internet any day of the week because, look, yeah, people can get more malicious online because they're anonymous, but you will deal with someone who is unruly. Pretty much along this lines, at least multiple times in your retail career. And it's always as tense and as awkward as this, even if it doesn't accelerate to this. Motherfucker!
Because the kingdom of heaven is at hand! Shut the fuck up!
Someone's like, shut the fuck up.
Shut your fucking mouth, bitch! If you don't have Jesus Christ in your heart, I feel fucking sorry for you.
Jesus would just love you, lady. Jesus is just like, oh God. Oh no. Yeah, God, actually. Please help. What's going on? What is she doing? Why is she even mentioning my name? She just casually walks away. Yeah, I'm gonna go cook and go get my cheese now. Motherfucker! She's just trying to walk away from it. I love it. She probably, like, whatever her mental illness is, like, probably, like, her brain chemistry just changed. Like, oh shit, I'm probably about to get in trouble now. I should probably maybe just pretend to shop, motherfucker.
Fuck you! I never brushed my fucking teeth! Don't you fucking know that?
Color me shocked. I never brush my fucking teeth. That is the probably least shocking thing I have ever heard in my fucking life is that this woman does not brush her teeth. I'm shocked. Like, I could smell her body odor through the screen, through the fucking compressed video.
You know that by now! Fuck you! Shut the fuck up! You like a fucking gnat! Get the fuck away from me! You fucking gnat! Get the fuck out of here, I told you! I don't give a shit! They're gonna fucking... I don't give a shit! You can lock me up in a fucking prison, like without fucking parole, and I'll be better off than any one of you motherfuckers!
I don't know if you'd be better off than any of one of us, but I agree that you being in whether it be a prison or a mental health facility, well, not prison maybe, but you need to be in a place where you cannot get out on your own. I forgot what it's called, but
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, sir. Shut the fuck. Are you that fucking dumb?
and the cops.
These people are going home. Stand up.
Yeah, you know that she's that annoying that people are like, thank you, God, just get her the fuck out of here. I love when I'm sure she probably talks to the cops like, what, or maybe it lives like, because there's like a home near me called Hedgewood where they're insane, and a lot of them, they're not as bad as her but pretty close, where they have to live there, because I wonder like if she lives in one of those kind of group homes almost, where they're allowed to walk free, and this is what she chooses to do.
Dude, you're good, man. I got like 5 minutes of this.
That should have the other end too, doing the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell where you belong. Hey, fuck her deal, because I'm about to...
This is just what she does. This is what she does. Again, I know it's mental illness, but wow, this is just what she does. Wherever she goes, there's a motherfucker that she has to tell them they're going to burn in hell.
Get the fuck out of here.
And she's in the same dress again. This woman probably hasn't showered in at least a year.
You wasn't what?
I told you.
I want my fucking order. I want 2 fucking egg McMuffins and 2 fucking hash browns.
She's just ordering food and fucking. She's just ordering food and fucking. Yes, we will, motherfucker. I'm concerned. Imagine just going to the McDonald's and having this smelly ogre just get in your face, because we know she just admitted that she never brushes her teeth. Just imagine her just getting like, and she's probably spitting, and you're smelling like the death from her mouth and her overall body odor, and she's sitting there preaching to you and cornering you. I'm surprised she didn't get knocked out. I have concerns. Yeah. This guy. Yeah, this is the best. He's just like, this bitch is out of her mind. I love it. I love it. I love it. Him taking this. Usually I hate when people do this where they take the selfies of themselves. This guy, he showed you how it's done. We got to give him an applause. Like, if you're going to flip the camera around, do a selfie, and get your viral moment, be like this man. Seriously. Nothing. There is no. I would rather cut. If you would be like, all right, Rich, I'll give you $2 million to either cut your dick off or put it in her. I'd cut it off, man. Well, we've already established that with what she was doing to that guy because she thought he was Muslim. she's racist. Shocking. Review fapping to VTubers. He goes, who am I fapping to? Sure as shit ain't her. I'm surprised she hasn't been hurt, to be quite honest. Or maybe she has and I don't know about it.
Anything on you, ma'am? What do you want? I want you to be safe. Okay, are you safe? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, she's safe. Yeah, she's the... When you look up safety, you see her. Is that a... Oh, no, she has a dog? So, wait, what is... Oh, yo, you know that her... Like, we already knew this anyway, but she has animals. Her whatever she lives in must smell like beyond death. Yeah, Vernon, you're back, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, dude. I think she has a punch card in at the local jail, yes. The cops are like, she comes in there with her punch. You went to the Walmart again, huh? Shut up, motherfucker!
Does she look like she's stressed out to you in any way?
Actually, the dog kind of does look stressed out from a dog odor.
She was laying down sleeping, ma'am. Taking a nap. You woke her the fuck up. You heard that shit the whole time. When I sat her down, she did look up to see. No, you don't have. She's not even looking at me.
How's it going, Rich? A fine stream. It's going well, motherfucker.
Whoa!
It's going well.
And how are you?
God, imagine that poor dog having their... Gotta go, you know that whatever she's living in smells like hell.
My dog is not what Jesus Christ is not looking at me. That is not the way you do that. That is not the way you do that, lady. Are you not Jesus?
Why don't people realize not to fight with her, though? Like, I get it gets frustrating, but it's just like, you obviously know she's... like, in 10 seconds, you could tell that she's out of... Not even 10 seconds. The first second, you could tell that she's out of her fucking mind. I get it gets frustrating, but, like, the only thing I would do if, like, she cornered me is I would try to, like, fuck with her. You know what I mean? Just like, because you know nothing's going to stop her anyway, so you might as well get some lulls out of it. Rich, since you're into Kara, look up Portland woman intimidated by Confederate flag rug. Trust me, it's worth it. Remind me next time, and I will. Because once this ends, I'm going to end the stream. But 2 more tents and you get a free... Oh, God. Yeah, you're a customer. It doesn't mean you get to go around and call people fucking cunts and, like, yell in their face. I'm a customer, so go fuck yourself, and I'm going to sit here and corner you and make you smell my bad breath and body odor while I scream at you. That's not part of the shopping experience, whatever the fuck your name is.
I am a customer here. What do you say I wasn't a customer? I paid my way. I bought this food.
Did she say, I believe you lost your mind? No, her mind has been gone for probably many fucking years.
This food, ma'am. I am a customer.
I gotta piss. I'll be right back, actually.
You with her?
Yeah.
Hey, she here. She in here. Yeah, she in here tripping, bro. She was saying fuck you and nobody do nothing to her. She just got the tripping.
She has it.
They called the police.
Like, I wonder what lunacy, like, when you're that mentally ill, like, what is going through your head that makes you think that this reality that your broken brain filters is justified? It's so strange. Karen drinking, she said every swear of Jesus. You'd be in the hospital with alcohol poisoning, man.
I understand, bro.
Was that?
I said it's okay.
You know, it's free speech to go in someone's face and scream and get in their personal space.
She was tripping.
That's a lot of mentally ill people online and in real life hide behind is free speech. They think that free speech means they get to be insane or terrible people. It's not how free speech works. I don't get to go into a movie theater and scream fire. That's not covered in that's not covered by free speech, the First Amendment. I don't get to come scream in your face about whatever you want to and you don't even know who the fuck I am. That's not uncovered under free speech. That's harassment. And if you start spitting on me, technically it's assault.
I thought she was. She was that.
Oh my God.
If you can keep me out of the way, I'll get the dog out.
All right, go ahead.
He got the 90s the 90s fucking pop rap playing right now. 90s fucking hip hop. Listen to my heart. Beautiful backdrop for this ridiculousness. But ladies, obviously she is. I understand you get pissed, but she's a freak of. You're trying to rationalize with a broken brain, you know. If she's still alive, it's incredible. I'm amazed she hasn't gotten knocked out yet by any of these people.
Oh, shit.
This is crazy, man.
Oh, shit, bro.
You don't fucking feel me. Oh, God.
You don't fucking get up on me like that!
Oh, shit. What the fuck? I always end up hitting a key on my fucking keyboard accidentally. I give all these people credit for not knocking her out. Like, I'm amazed that she has not been knocked out. These people are all, like, yeah, they're yelling at her, but they've all been very civil, man. As she's literally right now in their personal space. Oh my God. Oh. I never got in your personal space, as she's literally in their personal space.
You are sorry. Sorry excuse to be born. Yes, bitch, that shit was swallowed your fucking ass.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you this. If we was on the other side of motherfucking 8 Mile,
Yeah, well, granted, I'm sure that all these people didn't realize that this was the same woman, but someone called her ma'am, and she told him, don't you call me, how dare you call me ma'am? What? She's probably known as a local nut. Yeah, that's why she's not getting hurt. Yeah, probably.
Let's go! I'm sorry. Let's go! 8 Mile! Let's go! I'll follow you! Meet me on the road! I don't know where you're at!
She just said 8 Mile. She from Detroit?
She went from Jesus to bitch. That's scrap. Oh shit.
I give credit, Crystal Roses, to all the people who dealing with her, man. Like, there's people like you could. I live in a fairly nice area. You could go to my grocery store. I'll let you know right now. And I live in a nice area. She would get knocked the fuck out. Like, I give credit to all these, and she seems with these two women to like really be in their personal space. Maybe she was as close with the first dude that she told to put 72 dicks in his mouth. Like, I give them credit, man. I don't even know if I could keep my cool this long. Like, if she just kept going and going and going, like if she laid a hand on me or spit on me, you know what I'm saying? I give them credit. I'll leave it at that. You remember that video of the crazy lady who shoved a fat man out of his scooter and then ran over with her car? No, I never seen that before. Like, if she's literally from like Detroit, she just said 8 Mile out of nowhere. If that's like where she's from, and that's a bad area, I'm surprised. I'm amazed that she has not been harmed. She could be in. She could be like at Rodeo Drive in California and get her ass beat acting like this. It's pretty amazing. I give people credit. Rich, we have a taxpayer-funded medication system, Australia, and taxpayer-funded health. You have a user-pay system, so people like her exist. Yeah, not to bring you got a kind of a point, not to take a serious political turn, but sometimes people can't afford to be checked out, man. It's more complex than that, and I'm oversimplifying. I'll be the first to admit, and I'm tired, and you're trying to make me think. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But on the flip side, not to be the devil's advocate, mental health, there's people, I am sure there are people like this in Australia as well. There's people like this all over the world. Like I said to you, there's a home that's pretty close to me that it's a medical facility as well, and it's like a group home that they live in, and they're still insane. You know what I mean? Not this bad, but they're still, they would use, when we lived around that area, we used to go to a grocery store around there. They used to come up and talk to you. Some of them were bizarre. You know what I'm saying?
Probably see it online somewhere, Facebook or something.
It's live.
It is.
It's live. People act crazy. They
She's from Warren, Michigan. My dad is Michigan State's. So is that near 8 Mile? Because she said something about it. Like, it was just a random thing to say.
go on live.
That's interesting that you know that, Jacob.
Bro, I'm fucking dead, dog. Oh, she love you now. Bro, oh my God.
I give these women credit. I would have lost my shit by this point. Not saying that's the right thing. Not saying that I would have lost my shit way further than they did. And she's seeming like the most relentless with them. Maybe not as screamy as she was at Walmart, but she's like an inch. Ooh, get out of my space, man. Get the fuck out of my fucking space. I'm just trying to get a burger.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
I'm concerned about your eternal convenience of chat in Michigan State Police. Okay. Michigan State Police reports. Interesting. I'm sure it's all ridiculous nonsense offenses like this, but I'm sure her rap sheet is probably a fucking tale of two cities. All my original Xbox games are mostly, no, not all. Some are on their way. I can't wait.
I just want a nacho.
Oh, what is this, a Taco Bell? This poor lady's like, bitch, I just came in here and wanted nachos, and now I have to smell your ass, and you're screaming in my face wanting to save my soul. I just want to go home and eat a fucking taco.
You ain't stopped. What? Are you the judge? On Judgment Day, God, you are the judge.
Why are you God, they're so much nicer. Did she just ask if are you into drugs? The fuck is it your business? I could shove my own fist up my own ass while I'm snorting a line of coke off my table, and ain't your fucking problem. You the cops?
I don't even know you. You don't know where I'm going now. You don't know gas. You tell me I'm going to hell. I know I said I don't want you to go to hell. You don't have no fucking friends. I never said you were going to hell. I said I don't want you to go to hell.
I'm at Del Taco on 12 at DeQuinder. She just got.
Yo, I almost feel like making a video on this lady. Like,
got the tripping in this bitch out of nowhere.
I'd have to find out history on her. You would eat her taco, your tongue would melt off like you dipped it in sulfuric acid. It would probably be more pleasant. You can't even, because every other swear would get instantly demonetized. Like,
shout out to Del Taco.
Oh, Del Taco, okay.
Oh yeah, she ready to throw hands in them sketches though. About to slip like a motherfucker.
Where's the dog? Is she holding the dog still? Yo, I'd love to know her backstory. Was she always like, was she born with this? Like, was she, you know what I mean? Like, or did something happen in her life to make her snap? Not to get serious again. Did something, like, did she lose like her kid or her husband or, you know, some kind of tragedy that she just went off the fucking deep end? And I'd love to, there has to be a major fucking backstory. Jesus Christ. What made you so concerned about me? Jesus Christ.
They foolish, bro.
Are you sick? Are you going? I was gonna go to heaven before I talk to you. So now I need to repent. Okay, I need to fucking repent. So I done said some shit and fucking like, so if she didn't believe, that's fucked up. You gonna say?
Like, I'd love to be a fly in this weirdo's wall, so long as it's anywhere that she is clothed. And just, like, see what her reality is. Like, what does she do when she gets to whatever it is that she calls a home? Like, what happens? I would love to, like, it's probably would baffle any of us.
Bro, this shit wild.
Can we just, why do people not hold their, like, just hold, it's not hard to hold your phone so you record 16:9 video. It is not hard, unless the platform that you want to record it for requires that it be, like, what is this, Lance? Not, what is this, portrait mode? I don't fucking know. Hold the phone vertical. Don't hold the fucking phone vertical. God damn it. It's 2021. Why do I have to still say this shit? Yeah, 100%. She's from the, like, why do they keep bringing 8 Mile up? It's not like, I highly doubt she's a fan of Eminem. Like, they're from Detroit.
Scrap.
They're around the area.
She want to scrap. White lady like, let's throw them bitches. She talking about let's go to 8 1/4 and throw them bitches. Linwood. Slap it.
I know he actually opened a restaurant. I thought people were playing with me at first. Del Taco in Madison Heights, Warren, you want information in MA? I could feasibly pull information. Well, make sure it's stuff that's public record that I can legally look at. I would have to find out more about it, too.
Oh, you go to police. You go to police.
I want to see what the police do. You know, all these cops are like, oh, here we fucking go again. I'm just talking. Yeah, now you're just...
I smashed it.
I'm just talking. What happened to the fucking dog?
Push me fucking twice! You better get a clue, motherfucker!
I just got harassed by her. And you think you going to heaven.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time because it is. Wow, it's almost midnight. It streamed later than I thought I was going to, but that was actually quite entertaining. Regular chat, super chat. We got a new member. Who the hell was the new member? Can I find them? Because I want to shout them out. We got Viper. No, you've been a member for 3 months, bro, which thank you. I appreciate that. Can I? Dad in Video Games, thank you for becoming a member. Anyway, guys, have a great evening. I'll be back tomorrow with videos. And I will see you guys with more content very soon. Have a good evening.